This is this American country.
Shut the fuck up.
Or you're not. No.
You're what was it? Your black comedy night? What was it called?
Hilarious Tuesday.
Hilarious. Troy the comedian brings you
Apostrophe to comedian.
hilarious Tuesdays.
Comedian l'apostrophe. And it's L apostrophe apostrophe.
International Money Media Productions.
Yeah.
Way too
LLC,
black.
Global
Way too black
International
entertainment.
Yeah, it's always like Inc. LLC trademark registered. Like just fucking went crazy on a business keyboard.
Yeah.
Like
It's just every letter is circled like the C.
yeah. It's like there is no chance you filled out paperwork for this.
Hilarious Tuesdays.
Way too much money.
Laugh
production.
Makers Entertainment, baby.
Dude, who's that guy in DC?
It's always like a cityscape at night.
Yeah.
Like
Yes, dude.
diamond plate steel letters. And then maybe like a lipstick kiss, and then an old-timey microphone.
It's always the radio mic.
So good. The Larry King microphone. Oh
fuck,
God.
dude.
That's amazing.
funny.
If you
Remember
guys get
T-Brad?
this is very good.
Remember
Yeah.
T-Brad? He has that mic tattooed on him. It's like, well, do you do stand-up, man? Like,
Who,
when
T-Brad?
have you ever used it?
T. Brad Hudson.
T-Brad Hudson, baby. He used to run, in that show at Timonium in, what the was that bar called?
Timonium? I thought that's McGoobies.
No, it was a Sunday. It was a Sunday night show.
Is it Coco Lane?
No, fuck.
Someone
what was
told
it?
me
High
Timon-
Tops.
High Tops.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was the land of purple camo, dude. It was
Yeah.
awesome. I remember having some jokes there that I thought were ironically, and then I told them there, and they would crush, and I'd do them everywhere else. And it was like, oh, this was just from those people.
Yeah.
They had some good wings, though, dude. They have 50-cent wings on Sundays. I think that show's not start. I think that show's done. But
Man, I miss those terrible shows.
Oh,
they were
yeah,
they
they're
were
the
so
best.
bad.
Dude,
It was like Sunday night football.
I miss Monday nights at Sidebar so much.
It's still popping, dude.
That
You
shit
should go
was so.
sometime.
Well, I'm not drunk anymore. That shit was
Let's do coke and weed and go do sidebar.
Yeah. Just a new 5 every week.
Yeah,
Always
baby.
It was so easy to crush there.
I only did
Oh yeah,
it
everyone-
once.
yeah.
Everyone was
Sidebar
terrible.
was my dude.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I used to go all the time.
What I love is that. What's his name? Luke.
Oh, big dick Luke.
No, what's his real name?
He has a big. He's the rare
he
time that I
actually
know
has
that he
a
has a
big
That's
big.
not what I
dick.
asked. I said, what is his name?
I don't know, but
His
he had
name-
a beautiful hog.
His name, Luke. He had that. He was like a goofy ass fucker.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can. Well, what you do is you the baby in its ass,
yeah.
but while you're it, it's dying or something like that.
Guys, this is spot on. You don't know Luke, but he sounds exactly like this. Luke.
He was like kind of like a preppier dude.
Yeah, he was like a finance guy. or
Yeah,
some
he was
shit.
like a finance. Yeah, he did. He worked for like Merrill Lynch.
Yeah, and he would run that mic.
Go,
he
go to
just-
Mike's. He would go to Mike's and say the most horrific. But he was a good joke writer.
He really was.
He was a good joke writer.
Luke
but
Marshall.
Luke Marshall. That was it. And it was like the most offensive jokes, but like clever. But it's
Like
first
Jeselnik?
of all, you want to hate him because he's like a finance guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's wearing like khakis or whatever.
And he's got such
And
a
a polo.
doofy ass
Yeah.
smile.
Yeah.
Because then you I guess
you know,
And
but-
he would
Yeah.
smile like a high elf, like a high
Yeah.
one of Snow. If Snow White had a
Dude,
stoned elf,
I recommended him for Reride.
I remember that. I was there.
I went there and he
He
hated
bombed
it.
his dick
They
off.
hated him.
And Kurt hated him.
Yeah, Kurt hated him. And he's just like alienating everybody. I'm laughing. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he's funny. I
It was
I
funny.
didn't set him up for failure. It was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I am a terrible.
You enjoyed it, yeah.
No, I'm like a terrible like,
Judge of
of what will sell. I have
Right.
like no
Yeah, yeah.
everyone that I've been like that guy's hilarious like killed themselves.
Yeah.
And everyone I've been like that guy he should quit is now has a sitcom. So
Yeah. Yeah.
every single one.
nice.
But yeah, what
What were we talking about? Luke?
he took over the mic and like immediately just assaulted a customer.
It was awesome.
When?
Straight.
Some guy
straight
was
up
like
fist fought.
talking and he was like, if you come up here, I'll kick your ass. And the guy and the guy went on stage and Luke just like beat the shit out of him.
Wait, what was that? Someone, Rollo or someone posted a video of like a fight at a mic in PG County.
Oh hell yeah!
No, that was
one of those PG County shows. Whichever I remember that whole crew. Called? It was like Lawrence Owens and Naeem, comedian Naeem, and then there was like 3 or 4 other guys that all used to roll together.
Joe something.
Fuck, Shut told me about someone called. Her name was like, I don't know, Brittany, the original Miss Dan, the original Damn She Thick. Miss the original Damn She Thick. I f***ed that up. Miss the original Damn She Thick. Brittany, the comedian, the original Miss Damn She Thick.
I remember there was this girl, Kat Ramzinski in Austin, who did some like, they used to have these like runs you could go on that were like I don't know, the Funny Bones or the Comedy Zones. I can't remember. I never did it, but it was like Little Rock, Houston, and then some other town. You do like the 3 of them or whatever. And you host like 2 times, and then they let you feature. So it's not a bad deal. Actually, I don't even remember if that was it, but she went
on a run of some
She went on a run with these 2 black ladies from Houston, and Kat had to drive, and she was telling this story about like picking them up, or like she's going with them, and she has her notebook with her, and she's going through her notebook, and they were like, "Are you journaling or something?" And she's like, "No, I'm just like working on a bit," and they like both burst out laughing. They're like, "You write your shit down?" And they're like, "Honey, no, never.
No, what you do is watch Monique videos and kind of do her act worse.
Just repeat. You repeat things you heard somewhere else. And no, it's not stealing.
If you put your own little sass on it."
Yeah, they were like berating her for writing down jokes. To be fair, I don't think I've written down a joke in like 4 years.
Yeah.
I write down ideas
and
I
then
like
I just
notes.
fucking.
I've never actually written out a bit once ever. I mean,
wow, so you sound a lot like these ladies.
Well, I write down something that'll remind me of it.
Yeah, me too. Like keywords and stuff.
Yeah. You got to put your sass on it.
Put a little stank on it,
laughing
baby
about
girl.
that Cat Williams video again, where he
gets punched by a boy?
What you want to do, little boy?
That's
What you want to do, little boy?
I
Just
can't
get
believe that's
2-pieced by a child.
That is the best. It is the best video of all time.
The one where he's in a Target and he's giving the people the finger after he slapped the cashier was a really good one too, man. That one's really good.
I love Cat
All right,
Williams.
we got to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back after this. Hello, everybody. This is Nick, president of the DSA and host of popular radio program CUMTOWN. I'm here to tell you about a new underwear that's better than whatever you're wearing right now. If you got underwear on, take it off. You know, throw it in the trash and get yourself a pair of Mack Weldon underwear. Mack Weldon believes in smart design, premium fabrics, and simple shopping. You buy the underwear online, that way you don't have to face the embarrassment of asking for help at the underwear store. I'm sure we've all been there. The famous underwear store that exists that you can go to. Mack Weldon will be the most comfortable underwear, socks, shirts, undershirts, hoodies, and sweatpants that you'll ever wear. They have a line of silver underwear and silver shirts that are naturally antimicrobial, which antimicrobial doesn't mean that it'll make your less micro penis. It means that they eliminate odor. Mack Weldon wants you to be comfortable, so if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep it, and they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Not only do their underwear, socks, and shirts look good, but they perform well, too. They're moisture-wicking, so you can wear them to the gym. You know, you can take them out on dates with guys or girls. You know, we're definitely LGBT-friendly here, so no matter what your orientation is and what kind of dates you go on, you can certainly wear a pair of Mack Weldon underwear. So go to MackWeldon.com and get 20% off using promo code CUMTOWN, all caps, CUMTOWN. Thanks. And we're back.
Is this Natalie Imbruglia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Torn.
Yes,
Yeah.
bitch.
It's my playlist.
Oh, man.
Damn.
She's in the early Beat Off Hall of Fame.
That Dolby
Oh, yeah.
5.1 surround is really kicking.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, she had like short hair, right?
Yeah, she looked good.
Well, it doesn't sound as good as it should because this is just Apple Music, which doesn't put everything out in. It's a lossy format. Dude. Yeah, no. What you need is they make super audio CDs. And it's completely lossless. I don't think any like commercial music is mastered.
9 Inch Nails.
None of it's mastered in anything other than like stereo.
9 Inch Nails releases all of his albums in lossless.
It's more digital.
There's lossless, meaning it's not sampled, but then that doesn't mean that there's more than 2 channels of sound.
I don't know. Yeah,
you don't know.
Yeah. You don't know, eh?
Tidal, you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know, eh?
High quality.
We record this in 3 channels.
Yeah.
So I could theoretically output.
Yeah.
Me and Stav as the subs, and then you as the
the dom,
as the tweeter,
dom.
the little girl,
top, power
the
top,
subwoofers,
power bull top,
and more the bassy. Yeah, you're the twink ass speaker.
Fuck, I didn't know there was a gay speaker.
Yeah, there is. And it's Adam.
That's awesome, dude. Congratulations.
He goes to conferences and explains to people how gay he is.
Yeah, I do it to fire up.
Okay, kids. We're halfway through the school year, and as a special treat, we've got a gay speaker. It's gonna really ramp you guys up, get you excited about the second half of the year. I know you think algebra's pretty lame, but you know what's a little lamer than that? Putting another man's penis in your ass. Starring Adam Friedland. And then Adam walks out on stage.
No, I'm not a famous gay guy. I'm not an actor or a musician or anything cool. I'm just a regular gay guy who men.
No, I'd have like a
kids.
Music
I used to
on.
be just like you.
Adam's Dr. Phil now.
Now you might think it's cool to do drugs and say cuss words to your father, but I'll tell you what's really cool: contracting HIV from a German nightclub,
from a Scheisse club,
from any number of
from
men.
the basement of Berghain Techno Club.
I don't know who gave me HIV, but I've got it narrowed down to about 47 people.
There's a 72-hour window where I know I contracted
There was
it.
a 3.5-hour window where I contracted the HIV virus in the aisle 17 of a KB Toys after hours. I had a friend named Marco who was the assistant manager of a KB Toys, and he would let us into the mall, and we would go in there and next to the Barbie display. All 47 of us.
Just one continuous gay sex chain. One dick into one ass into dick into ass. 47 deep.
I guess KB Toys got owned by Toys R Us, huh?
No, didn't someone say that Mitt Romney, Bain Capital bought it?
Bain, they baned him?
Bain.
Fuck, I love
Maybe
KB.
I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
I love toys. I love playing with toys. I love seeing them.
I love jokes, humor, toys.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Let the dogs out.
Oh, if there's...
Who? That
That's
video
the
is
best
the best.
video
With all
of
the little
all
black
fucking
kids.
time. Have you
Oh,
seen that?
God. I
Yeah,
love
of
that
course.
video.
Oh, my God.
If there's
God.
anything I enjoy, it's toys being given to children.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did you see that tweet after Trump tweeted out the bleeding from the face thing? They asked Orrin Hatch what he thought. He's like, well, obviously I don't think it was okay, but everyone's entitled to a dipsy doodle every now and then.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. A dipsy doodle.
Mormons.
That's when you a girl in 1920.
I thought that was a whoopsie.
A dipsy doodle.
A whoopsie's the abortion you make her get afterwards.
God, I grew up with so many Mormons, and all their moms were so hot.
That's so cool, dude. Wow.
Did you fuck
Everyone's
their
so
moms?
proud of you for growing up with Mormons. Everyone
They were
thinks that.
sexy. I will give every
Dude,
like
their
Mitt
moms-
Romney Young was a that guy was
I
sexy.
mean, he was
His wife
he was
hot.
sexy old, dude. He had that
He's
perfect
sexy.
square jaw.
Yeah.
Mitt Romney
Never smoked a cigarette. Never had a drink. He looks great.
Oh, that's why his skin is so good.
Yeah, he looks amazing.
Mitt Romney could really fuck. That would be a funny second half of his life if he just turns into a sex fiend.
Bad, like
They all bad. Mormons bad.
like Gregory Marmalade does.
Gregory Marmalade.
Who's that?
Isn't he the jock in Animal House?
I don't remember.
Maybe it's Revenge of the Nerds. No, I can't remember which one.
That's a great name.
Gregory Marmalade is from.
Well, sounds like marmalade.
He's the prep from. He's the evil prep.
Is he the guy that was in Married with Children also?
Yes.
He plays Jefferson in Married with Children?
That guy, right?
I can't remember.
I think so.
Dude, I used to love Married with Children when I was a little ass
Damn,
kid.
dude. Really?
Kelly, dog.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Kelly Bundy.
Christina Fapplegate.
Dude.
Oh, nice.
Dude.
Oh, nice.
Dude. Were there gangs in your guys' high schools?
No. Well,
There
there
was
was
gangs.
like there were gangs that were like, you know, a bunch of retards going around, you know, like beating people up and
Yeah.
stealing stuff from them, but not like gangs.
There weren't gangs in my high school. There were kids who were in gangs. There was a gang in Greektown. They had some gay ass name. It was like some kind of like angels or something, like soldiers or something.
Stavi's
like
Golden Angels.
Stavi's Golden Angels. No. They were. I don't know. It was just these two Saudi Arabian brothers.
Nice.
that like started a gang.
Nice.
And they got arrested for like getting pulled like a traffic stop, and they just like started shooting at the cops. And they just like went on a shooting rampage. Yeah, there was some gangs in Greektown for a while. What were they called? The something soldiers, and they would just beat the shit out of people for no reason.
I was friends with a guy in night school when I was like 15, 16 that was like he was like a Crip or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, and he was actually a nice guy. I liked hanging out with him, especially because he had a car and he would like, give me a ride home,
Yeah,
which was nice.
and he like make you.
Yeah, I would have to his dick, to be in the gang.
You gotta. You gotta.
He was just a guy in a blue shirt. He wasn't even a crip. He just
and so like he was the white guy, and then the rest of them were like black guys.
Oh,
or whatever.
the craziest one according to Chappelle.
Yeah. And they would just walk around the mall. I don't know. That was like mostly what they did as a gang. One
And
time they
booze.
like sort of implicated me in this like robbery. I had to like participate in like robbing this kid. I was just
you
like
told me
waiting
this
on
story.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
What
a
happened?
ride home. I don't know. They're gonna like rob this kid. This plan was retarded. It was basically like
it was a bad plan.
yeah. He was like, not the guy I was friends with, but his friend. He's like, all right, here's what we gonna do. We gonna roll up, and then I gotta talk to him on the phone, but he can't see me, so it's got to be you going to sell him the ecstasy. And I'm like, what the f- are you? What?
Yeah.
You're telling this guy that I'm gonna meet him there, and then you're gonna come rob him? Like, I don't understand why you just don't rob him.
Right.
He's like, no, I need you. Like, it has to be you. So I have to go meet this guy in this like field. And then they're gonna pull a car around,
Jesus.
and, like, back, and so like I meet this guy in this field. I'm like, oh hey, like I make a small talk with him. He's got a beer. I'm like, oh, what kind of beer is that? Like just trying to be friendly. I'm like, I have no idea what the f- is going on.
Jesus.
And they like back the car. They start like backing the car, and he like yeah right.
Beep.
It's not, but it's like fucking,
But I know what you mean. It's
like the guy
obvious.
turns around. They're like 30, 45 feet away at the end of this like small
Jesus
fielded
Christ.
area. Yeah, and the guy's like looking at the car, like he's he like sees them, and so I'm like,
What is he? Is he asking you questions?
no, I played it where I was like, who the fuck is this?
Oh, interesting.
And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, do you know these people or whatever? Like I just
Smart.
turn it on.
Oh,
him.
yeah,
Pretty good
Yeah,
at
yeah,
crimes.
yeah. Well, that's why I also asked him what kind of beer it was, so I could take the beer away from him, so he couldn't hit me with it or something.
Mhm.
So I was like, I did a couple of smart things.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Couple
good.
criminal things.
Yeah, and then so
Was he wearing a wire?
Yeah, he was wearing a wire, and I said,
He had a f***ing
Yeah,
wire.
yeah,
This guy's wearing a f***ing wire.
yeah.
Anyway.
And then so they walk up. They walk up and like walk past us. They just walk past us standing there. Like, and they have like masks on their face, but the kid sees the guy that called him, and he's like, yo, Dale.
Jesus
And then,
Christ.
they kind of like stop for a second. And then the guy I was friends with was just like, all right, fuck this. And he like pulls out like one of those mini baseball bats, just starts like wailing on the kid's head. with it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and then I just turned to that kid's girlfriend. I'm like, give me the money, I guess. And yeah, we like took their money.
You took the money?
Well, I mean, we came all that way. And they were gonna. And I was like, I didn't. This wasn't mine.
How much money did you make
$40 is what they got off that kid.
for that guy having literally bleeding in his brain?
They dinged him a couple times, but he ran off. He was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Why the f- were you implicated? You just hanging
I just
out?
wanted to ride. I would get rides home from the guy,
Right.
because I didn't want to take the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hang out with him after that?
Yeah, I mean, he still had a car.
Damn, it would have been so easy for you to become a criminal. You were so close.
Well, that's a crime.
Right.
That's like
but I
not-
mean, like, you know,
Yeah.
you were close.
Well, and it was funny because that kid was friends with this other guy I know who's not like a thug or whatever, but he is like physically fit and kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
And that kid like told that other guy that I know, he's like, yeah, these guys robbed me and like, you know, like said my name or whatever. And he's like, yeah, he wouldn't do that. That's not him. And then so like he found out that it was those like the Crip guys or whatever.
Right.
So he confronted like the head guy, you know, the guy that's like set me up to it. He's like, yo, so this is what I heard happened by this guy. So I'm just letting you know, like, I'm not going to come looking for you, but if I see you, like, I'm going to like put you in the hospital. Like,
Jesus
you're gonna be,
Christ.
like severe up. You like completely up. You robbed the wrong guy. And this guy was like, man, honestly, I don't want no problems with you. That was entirely Nick. That was 100% Nick's plan. Like,
What?
yeah. So like, yeah, that guy like Antron calls me and he's like, this guy's saying it was like you that did it or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
And I was
dude.
like, yeah, no, of course it wasn't me. You know me. He's like, yeah, that's what I thought.
damn,
but
you were,
yeah.
but if that guy's just
No, that guy was
dumber
just a
person.
complete like coward. He like,
Yeah.
you know, set up this whole plan, didn't want to actually be involved with it.
Right.
But he was like a black guy. You said he was like a Crip or whatever. So the white guy I knew, who was actually kind of like a criminal,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, like was enamored by this like black guy
Right.
that was like, you could be in our gang.
Hilarious. That's so
Meanwhile,
funny.
he was like a, you know, he was a joke.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember when I was like, every job I had as a teenager, I had this mentality about like, you fuck the employer, we should all be stealing.
Yeah.
And I would just like announce, like I would steal things from my grocery store job and be like, yeah, of course you steal. Fuck these people.
Right.
And like just getting blank stares from other employees.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like they just don't,
No.
like you don't think that way.
No, and they really truly don't.
Nick,
Yeah.
you're being
They
a
were in the
bad team
Matrix.
member
I got told on at a
Nuh-uh.
grocery store job. Yeah, some
by another underling.
by the guy that was old
cashier
ladies in
fucking
the.
tattled on me. And the
Jeez.
manager liked me too. He was like, did you steal? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, come on. And he's like, I would have bought it for you. I'm like, no, don't
No,
waste
that's not
your
what
money.
it's about, man.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
friends.
Yeah, it's nothing personal. He's like, we got to fire you. He's like, I called corporate. I tried to do everything I could. We got to fire you over a fucking candy bar.
Hilarious.
Yeah. It's
Was
not
that
even
the
like
same grocery store where the Mexican guy claimed to be having
Oh,
sex in the
yes.
back?
Oh, they did not fire him for that.
Salute to that man, dude.
Yeah.
Again.
I used to like, I put up flyers, said I could tutor people and whatever, and I had this scam going for a while. You would just like tell them bring their class material, and then whenever they ask you a question, be like, that's interesting, what does the book say? And then you would just like, you would guide them through finding the answer themselves. And so I would do that, and this like one girl hired me to teach her Excel, and I was like, "Oh, you're in a class for Excel?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Just bring all your course stuff." She's like, "Okay, it's just really just a couple things I need help with." And then so she showed up, and she had already paid me like the money, and she's like,
beautiful.
"How do I do this?" And I'm like, "That's interesting. Let's go to the help."
Yeah.
And we'll find it because on your own you'll need to do it this way. And she's like, "Can you just show me how to do it?" And I was like, "No."
No, you have to learn.
Yeah.
She's like, show me that you even know how to open
Yeah, I did.
Excel.
She just like demanded her money back.
How much do you charge?
$100.
$100 an hour.
Oh yeah, dude. I was
Yeah.
ripping people off left
In
and right.
Montgomery
When were you
County.
doing this?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
you got a bunch of rich
Yeah, those are rich.
bunch of rich kids whose parents want them to be good at school.
Yeah.
That's incredible, dude.
What were
yeah,
your credentials?
I taught some old man Photoshop, and I just like never used Photoshop in my life. I was like, yeah, oh, that looks good to me. Good job. Just met him in the library.
That's a beautiful scam, bro.
Yeah, dude.
What were you like 17? Or were
No,
when
I
you
was
came
like
back?
19 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Did you
yeah,
tell
around
them-
that window?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good way. I used to actually work for Chris Barelick. I don't know if you
Oh, I
that
remember
guy.
Chris. Yeah.
An autistic guy, and he would like
Yeah.
refer people to me because he like his whole thing was he would just drive around DC like fixing people's computers,
Right.
quote unquote.
Right.
And all you do is like they're like, oh, my computer's running slow. You just show up, reinstall the operating system, go home, charge them $250. no matter what the issue is, you just always just back up their shit, reinstall the operating system, leave. And it's like $250, $300. I did it with this Nigerian family one time, and I showed up, and their computer was in the basement, and I literally just took a nap. I just like went to sleep because the guy was trying to lowball me. He's like, okay, so I pay you $75. I'm like, no, mother.
No.
It's $200.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, $150. You trying to like haggle with me, and I was like, sure. And then I just slept. I didn't do anything. You want to haggle? Guess what? I'm doing my own type of haggling.
That's right.
Where you get less work.
That's right. Mm-hmm. You haggle money.
Right.
I haggle what I have.
haggle
my expertise.
Right.
Of doing basically nothing. Doing my already
of doing
crazy scam of doing no work. That's too much work.
Yeah.
You literally could have napped while it was reinstalling.
Yeah. I went to this old guy's house one time. He had like a problem. And it was like, the printer is beeping or whatever. Like there's a light blinking on the printer. And I just like Googled it, and it just means it's like on.
Low on. Oh
no, it does nothing. It was like literally nothing. It's like
incredible.
He's like, I don't think it used to do that. I'm like, well, it does now.
Yeah.
And I was like, does it have trouble printing? He's like, no. And he's like, I was like, yeah, I just ignore it. It's not doing anything. And he was like, all right. And he just gets his checkbook. Yeah, he just gets his checkbook out, and he was like, $150. Like, thank you.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have the.
That's how I moved. I moved to Austin with that money.
Off scam money?
No, scam money. Yeah, I made like $5,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then I got back into that when I left Austin. I got back into that to move to LA. I was like doing Craigslist,
scamming.
Just like, well, fix any computer problem or whatever. Just don't do anything. Because you don't need to do. They're not going to hire you again. It's a one-time thing.
Right, they've lost their money. And it's not like they know.
You're already a town. I'm literally gone.
Yeah.
I'm literally living in a different
That's some old snake oil salesman shit. That's like show up, sell a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Tell them it'll take a week to kick in and you're already gone.
Mm-hmm. My next move is doing that with home remodeling.
Ooh, that's,
like
just as
find
easy.
Somebody that's got, like, I want to redo my kitchen, come in there, bring all my tools. No,
sledgehammer the walls.
No, take everything out.
We're gonna do an open concept. Just destroy all the walls.
Yeah. You turn all the cabinets upside down. You tape them to the ceiling. With duct tape.
This is French. This is the French cabinet.
That's like the classic general contractor move, right? It's just like disappearing in the middle of a project,
taping the things upside down.
Taping the things upside down too. Yeah.
Now they always just tell you, but they just tell you it needs more while it's already underway. So you're kind of like sucked
mechanics do that too.
Money-wise. Yeah. Except my dad, who can't haggle for My dad always gets taken advantage of by people.
Yeah.
He's like,
he does too much work.
Yeah. And
he spends it all on materials.
No joke. Yeah, he really does.
It's funny because it's not my it's not my instinct at all. I'm always surprised when you go to like any kind of shop or whatever, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll just like take care of it." You get like a deal from a mechanic or whatever. They're like, "Oh, don't worry about it." Like throwing like a tire rotation.
Yeah, it's goodwill.
Yeah, and it's like I would never do that.
I know.
Anything I'm doing, I'm going to charge you out the ass for it. Or it's like anything that's like custom built or whatever. How little of a margin that those people actually have.
Right.
It's like if you spent all that time building furniture and you like paid for all those materials and shit,
yeah. Well, my dad shouldn't do it.
Everything,
of course,
everything should cost $1 million.
Yeah, and he does good work. He's just a bitch.
What does he make? Like cabinets and stuff?
Yeah, custom cabinet work and shit like that.
My dad used to do that for a while.
Yeah,
when we were growing up. Yeah, he had his own company, Closet Max.
Come on, it was called Closet Max.
Yeah, and he used to say he wanted to call it Closet Queen. And have the guys, like the installers, go in with like pink shirts. He thought it was a really funny
That's a
joke.
good bit.
Yeah.
It still seems like it's a company about him being in the closet.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said to him when he told them the name.
Where's the chalice? The chalice. Where the is the chalit?
I'd like a
Chiladit. The chuladu.
Pound of gabagool, pound of chialich.
Yeah. I think stealing candy from them.
Guys, we're gonna have a little poll here. What's more embarrassing?
A little poll.
Why
are we talking about Adam's?
Yeah. Thousand Island stare or Adam calling people cats sincerely? What's more
It
embarrassing?
was accidental.
Accidental, but sincere.
I called Shecky Green a cat.
A cat skills cat.
That's really embarrassing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna vote for
It
myself.
wasn't even the cat. That wasn't slang then. It was 20 years after people.
Yeah,
were doing,
yeah. This was like pre-cat slang.
Stav does comedy at the Fat Skills.
There we go.
That's good.
Yeah, thanks. I do have skills.
Yeah, cutting the buffet line. That's one of the Fat Skills.
Having a knack for knowing when they're gonna do the fresh General So's.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I would fuck with some
Stav is a Borscht Belt comic. He goes up there and he's like, the Borscht Belt, and I thought, Borscht Belt. That's his big joke.
That's a good joke.
That would kill in the 40s,
Of course,
dude.
yeah. I would have done great back then. Here's me as a Borscht Belt comic, but today's news event. But it's
There we
the
go.
40s.
Let's
It's
go. Here we
like,
go.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Did you hear about this thing out in Las Vegas? 600 people shot. Craps, folks.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
like gambling.
That's what I'm thinking. Is craps. You know, you hear the story about a mass shooting and you say, I hope it's a blackjack instead of a white guy.
Instead of a white guy.
Fingers crossed. This is the real kind of terrorism.
Oh, yeah.
Boo! Boo yourself, you old piece of shit. F you.
You can't.
I live in Brooklyn. You come up here and entertain you pieces of shit. You all should be bulldozed. Make way for a ski resort.
Another thing I noticed rewatching Sopranos recently is whenever they hire a comic to play the Bing, they always bomb.
I don't
They always
remember.
get, like,
when do they hire?
It's
a
like
comic?
2 or 3 times they hire a comic and then they're like, and then they bring on the strippers afterwards and everyone just starts losing it.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
they're like trying to.
Lewis and Dave brought me to Detroit to do a strip club. And
I did a mic at a
They
strip
were like,
club once.
why don't you do 25? Amico went up, did 10, and like didn't do well, but
Just no one was listening,
It's
probably.
a strip club,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's also like Amico's not a host. Like he's not.
Right.
He's,
right.
I don't know if you've seen his stand up, but he
Yeah,
does
yeah,
like
yeah.
longer stuff. It's not
Yeah.
really suited for hosting or
Yeah,
whatever.
especially something like that. You
Yeah.
got to get in their faces and
And I can't remember if I like had already done blow. No, I hadn't. So yeah, but I had been driving for like 11 hours or whatever. So I go up.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I got it, dude. The road.
Yeah,
You know, this is my wheelhouse.
Yes,
okay?
bitch.
Worst set I've ever had. And you know what? I was bombing, but riffing, and I had like fun riffs. I remember in my head they were fun. Now
Yeah.
I'm remembering one of them and talking about how
Yep. Hit us with it.
the logo on an outhouse is the same as the Muslim flag. It's like, did they check that before?
The crescent.
The
Yeah.
crescent.
Yeah, but dude, why did they?
It's
You know
Turkey.
that's the toilet.
Yeah, take that, Turk.
Yeah,
You Turks.
dude, that's already the toilet symbol, fellas.
That's
You
good,
think
man.
they were mad about that?
That is a good one, man.
That's an okay bit.
Oh,
I forget
yeah.
what I did. I think it was more clever than that. I don't know how I got to it.
Well,
sounds-
come on, Detroit strip club, Legion of Skanks fans, the trifecta, dude, the holy trinity of perfect comedy.
You just
Yeah,
need to call the strippers the N-word.
Oh yeah,
yeah. No, that show was great, dude. That was such a bad show. And then we did a live podcast afterwards. So it's like
the
if
same
you-
people that watch
if
you
you
bomb.
if you hated the prepared material, you're gonna love the off the cuff,
Were the strippers-
coked out riffs of a guy that's running on 2 hours of sleep and a bunch of like, the most expensive menu items at Sheets.
Yeah. Oh,
Were the strippers
what'd you get?
nice?
What do you mean? Where the strip?
Were
You
they
fucking goon.
Were they friendly?
Did you
Like,
could
they-
you become friends with the strippers maybe?
Shut the
And
fuck
then they
up.
give
You mean
you
were
a
they
free-
hot? You
and
mean
then
were they
then
hot?
you have sex
No,
with them
like
for
were they
free
for-
because they
as
like your
audience members?
personality.
Do they watch the show?
I don't know. Maybe you can't tell if a stripper's nice to you. It's like
this is lecherous. You love saying lecherous. What is you're like this is like moralist when it comes to sex.
Well,
Yeah.
Nick
I
doesn't
think that
enjoy
any-
sex.
and- no, any expression of public horniness to Nick is just
Yeah, because he's a
so
machine.
morally like
the man's
abhorrent.
a robot, dude.
that's right.
The man's a robot, which you have in strange circumstances for a robot. I keep
It's
thinking
true.
of
Nick is like
Yeah,
just-
but you know who else has?
You're-
Who's also a robot? The Fleshlight. So
That's true. That's
so
a good
you're
point.
you're a fleshlight.
He's
You
a
get-
machine. Yeah, he
you
gets by men. Men nut inside of Nick.
Cool, Nick.
They hold him by the waist and his mouth like a fleshlight.
Neither of you know how analogies work.
Yeah, huh?
So.
Yes, we do.
No,
Yeah, we
don't.
do.
Mm-hmm.
I said like or ass. It's a metaphor, you retards.
Yeah, but you're
Wait,
literally
no, that's a
saying
simile,
it's something.
bitch.
No, it's not.
Yeah, huh? Like or as is
A
textbook simile.
Simile
my
is a
dude.
type of metaphor.
No. Yeah, it is. You're right. But it's a simile. Like or as simile. Just saying you're the thing. That's a metaphor.
Yeah, but we're talking about sex,
Suck
and you're
my
saying
dick.
I'm.
I
like
was the
a
only one who
sex
knew
thing.
what a mean was.
You're a cinnamonly. How about that?
That's good. Look, man, that's good.
Cinnabon.
Cinnamon
Cinnabon voyage. Here I go.
That's
I'm
good.
gone. And now I'm stuck in this world.
Mm-hmm.
In the Mike Lawrence. What pun could I make out of this world? How can I? He was having a meltdown about Trump today on Twitter.
On Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, man. People get got by that.
I don't know, man. I like Mike, but I don't know why comics just be dumb. Just like let yourself be a dumb person. Stop.
That's my whole baby. I will never try and be smart.
Yeah, me either.
Until I'm older, maybe.
I'll try to intimidate people because that's part of my charm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
It's charming.
Like a dark magician.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, the most charming guys on the world. Guys who want to be dark magicians.
Adam's upset. Adam's like having a temper tantrum.
Because he
I'm not
called you
upset.
lecherous.
No, I'm not upset, dude.
The truth is, Nick does not know how to be horny. He doesn't understand it.
Nick is like he's
horny in his own little locked-in world.
Horny,
What?
Huh?
where you could just be like, "Oh, I'm horny." Sometimes that's
I'm
a
horny
thing.
all the
That's part of
24
life.
sevies. I got the
Stav
prick.
is like performatively horny. You guys are polar opposites.
And you're
Me.
f***ing corny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you're trying to position yourself as the middle ground, huh?
I'm not.
You
ground.
centrist. You're a horny centrist. You're the Hillary Clinton
I'm
of being
Hillary
horny. I'm Bernie, and Nick is horny Trump, and you're Hillary, dude. The worst
That's
one.
fine, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you had slaves
I never
in
had
Arkansas.
slaves.
Yeah, actually, you did have sex slaves. This
Yeah, you
analogy
did.
really works.
I paid for a rub and tug one time.
You paid for
That's
a
the other
human
thing.
being.
Like, I get like
You
no,
purchased
shut the
a
fuck up.
human
See,
being's
this is
body.
exactly what I'm saying.
It's fucking, dude,
I got
stop
a
getting
rub and
trolled.
tug
I
one
love
time.
you. Stop getting trolled.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking
so
out
I had,
for you.
I had a couple of people make sweaters for me in a field. It's a big deal.
Oh,
and they made
Stop
some
getting trolled.
Oh yeah. So I invested a little bit in a shack so I could have some nice linens.
Hey, you know who's a up guy? Eli Whitney, dude, inventing the cotton gin.
There's
Yeah,
some
dude.
guys. There's some guys.
Come on,
sent me a
man.
thing-
Slavery was about to end, probably.
Some guys sent me a
My
thing
man
about
Eli.
like
I like to
Eli.
imagine it's the Eli from the World Star Hip Hop video.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
rap Eli.
The rapper, the retard.
Man, forget you, man. I'm gonna invent the cotton gin, man.
Bisexual. I'm like Rosie O'Donnell. Bisexual. What is he saying?
That's Eli Whitney.
It's that Eli. That was one of the first vids.
You know, I don't know if in my head Eli Whitney's always been a black guy, just because it
No.
seems like it's not. It's a white guy, but it's like it seems like that would be the guy to invent the cotton gin. Would be a black guy that's like, guess who just got us the summer off, fellas? The original tech bro.
Let's hit the vacation house.
He's a disruptor,
Time for
dude.
Black Bike Week. Let's go to Myrtle Beach.
Dude, he disrupted the.
The Black Rot Rally.
Oh, fuck.
God.
I just watched the Black Bike. You back in?
Yeah, no, there's a weird static noise on the.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, Ben Sisko.
What?
Nothing,
Adam's
sorry.
commenting on the TV. Look at the way he kisses his son.
Oh, dude, he kissed him tenderly.
We're watching Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad. I hung out with
James, or
How's your father doing?
Avery
Not
Avery
good.
Brooks.
Not
is,
good.
Avery Brooks is insane, dude.
Who's Avery
I-
Brooks?
Him.
Ben Sisko.
I watched some like special. It was like Captains on Captains. I forget what it is. It's like all the people who played Star Trek captains talking about
Each other.
yeah, f***ing each other, and he's the gayest of all. No, he's f***ing nuts, dude.
I believe it, dude.
Yeah.
was I
How's
gonna
that
say?
funeral? Sad?
Not good.
Yeah,
Very sad.
Damn, I thought it was gonna be sick.
No, it was not
I've been
chill,
to a
and it made me
sick
really
funeral
sad.
once. Really?
I love all the dumbasses that are like, dude, at my funeral they're gonna like. Okay, so who's the comic that had that bit? Was
I
it-
had that bit.
No, but there was it was like Jim Brewer, either Jim Brewer or like Pablo Francisco. They would be like,
Oh, I see.
you're gonna
Yeah,
lower
yeah,
my
yeah.
fucking body down, like, you know, lasers or whatever.
Right,
And, like
right,
a bunch of
right.
idiots I knew that were like, my funeral, they're gonna like put my ashes in fireworks, and it's
Right.
like all those guys.
That's what
Overdose, 19 years old.
Yeah,
only your
yeah.
family's at the funeral. It's a horrific event. There's nothing fun about it.
It's sad, but also not that
Yeah.
sad, and that's kind of sad. that no
it's your
one
mom.
knows that.
It's your
He was
mom not
actually a
even
shitty
being
guy.
able to
Yeah.
work up tears because she was so tired of dealing with your cough
Yeah, yeah.
medicine addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be. There's gonna be a fucking band playing
Yeah,
CKY.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Is gonna be there because I'm gonna die in a
It's
jackass.
because everyone
accident.
heard about how Hunter S. Thompson, how they shot his up into fireworks. And
Oh,
they're
that's
like,
pretty cool.
Dude, I do drugs just like him, dude. And we're
Yeah.
both really good writers.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's probably how I'm going to go out.
There was some.
We're both equally as talented.
Those
we
are my
do
favorite.
equally as
My
many
favorite
drugs.
thought catalog guides were the like HST. You know,
I love that.
Like, I'm on mescaline right
There was
now,
some guy
and this
named
makes
like
sense.
Oliver or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
what- But it's like, I'm writing this from a bathroom right now. I'm homeless. You know, and it's like,
Oh,
just go get a job.
yeah.
Stop blogging on Thought Catalog from the McDonald's bathroom. Where your
They're like, is there any way
Wi-Fi.
to make the font typewriter font on
Yeah.
Thought Catalog?
Yeah. So we just want this to be a little cooler. We're having a nice night here. We got some animal crackers for Stavros.
Yeah, I'm trying to lose weight. This cocksucker.
So we bought him
These
5 different
cocksuckers
types
came
of
in
cookie.
with M&M cookies, which I fing love. Animal crackers, which are little as hell, and a
Well, these aren't even.
a pie,
These aren't.
dude.
These are off-brand animal crackers.
Oh, they're zoo
They're
crackers.
zoo crackers.
Animal crackers.
Zoo wafers.
Yeah.
Animal crackers rule because you could do the f***ing ISIS beheading video with them.
That's true. You can also make them fuck. That
yeah,
is a cool
and you can make
feature.
them f***. You could
What do you mean you can
kill
do the
them
ISIS
and make them
beheading video with them?
Well, you know,
You
you
think
can, like,
just Muslims behead people?
you know, you just eat their heads off. You know, it's fun.
Yeah. And
What does
they're
that?
like-
A. What does that have to do with ISIS? B.
Beheaded ISIS beheads, and you could behead an animal
do
cracker.
they behead animals? They behead people.
They behead people, but you can act like, oh, I'm
The
interested-
gingerbread man. That's what you're thinking of.
Oh,
just a
gingerbread
cow.
Yeah,
man.
it looks like we found out Adam doesn't know what animal crackers are. He
Well,
thinks they're the same
technically,
as-
I think that all animal that we are part of the animal kingdom.
Animal cracker is like, that's what I call mixed race people. Oh fuck!
Oh shit! Fuck, dude. That is a good one.
I couldn't help myself.
All right, delete the episode. delete it.
I was the one that said it. I'm not worried about people coming after me.
I'm just kidding.
They already did.
That is a good. Damn.
I'm not Mr. I've got problems in my DMs.
Yeah, well, you rapist is not a nice.
Well, Adam, you know, don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger.
You
All
know?
right, I won't.
Fuck. Yeah. So
being-
zoo animal crackers.
Yeah, I don't appreciate this, man. I'm hungry and I don't
It's
want to
by
eat pie.
Austin, the company that makes those little peanut butter sandwiches, the peanut butter cracker sandwiches.
Oh, yeah,
fuck
yeah, yeah.
those.
The
Fuck
square,
those.
no, the square
The
ones
cheese.
with
They're
the
like
cheese.
small
Yeah,
Ritzes?
that's what I'm thinking
Yes,
of. Yeah,
my bitch.
Yeah.
those are good. But they also make peanut butter sandwiches. Austin Farms, official sponsor of the podcast. They called me up. It's the same guy that founded the company in 1871. He's still alive.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, after I wasn't allowed to keep slaves anymore, I wanted to get into peanut butter crackers. And so I sold a couple of my remaining slaves illegally to a Spaniard, and I bought this farm where I make snacks for children who don't need to buy their lunch with stamps. It's the fancy lunch.
Yeah, excuse me. Are these the same food stamps that black people get? Yeah, I don't want none of them.
Out of context, that's That one seems kind of problematic.
Well, everyone knows Ralph,
We've
our
already
old
gone.
friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ralph's back.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, we have
I
a
gotta
guest today. We got Ralph.
You want to hear some gay
Indians
shit?
did. Yeah.
Animal crackers.
Mm-hmm.
They had to change the box and take the pictures of the animals in cages off the box.
Okay.
Because
Was that bad?
It made people
cruel.
sad.
It's cruel to animals.
I mean, what's the big deal? You got the line in the field. Who's really hurt by that?
Who's hurt by what? Who's hurt by the animals in cages? That's the question.
Yeah, there's still animals in cages. It's just the pictures.
The pictures.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't see the reason to be mad at that.
When's the last time you went
I don't
to a
see the
zoo?
reason to be mad at the original box.
I know. I don't care either way. I'm not mad at either one.
It's not even a photo.
I just don't
it's a
care.
drawing.
It's a drawing.
Yeah.
It's an incredibly retarded thing to get upset
I just
about.
don't care either way. Whether they're in the cage
And
or
then the
they're
game
out on
is
a
with
The
And-
position you're taking this isn't like this is complete because I understand sort of what you're trying to say, which is like
No,
well,
I'm
why
not
would you
trying to say anything.
What
I'm
you're trying
telling
to
you.
say is like, well, why would you get mad at them doing that? Which is like, I understand that
I just
argument if you're
don't
talking
give a
about like,
fuck.
misgendering trans people or whatever. Like, yeah, if a trans person asks me to say she, then I'll say she because it's not a battle to. Somebody already picked this battle.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody started a campaign to get the f***ing animals changed.
I know, but I don't give a.
Well,
I
then
see
why
what
are
you're
you
saying.
commenting on?
But also the
that's still a
practice.
position to have.
The practice
Yeah, I know.
of
The position
eating
is like you shouldn't be mad about them changing the animals, which is the position
I
you're
just
taking.
honestly don't care if the animal is in a tundra or whatever. If it's in a
I don't
picture
care
in the plains.
either. If it was initially that they were in a picture on a field, I wouldn't be like, these animals should be in cages.
I know.
That's not the problem that I was having.
I know. I mean, I get it. Why change it? But I also don't give a that they changed it. I guess. I'm the ultimate guy who doesn't care.
Anyway, guys, back to the business.
Back
Trump.
to here's something I forgot to do. Aretha Franklin passed away.
Who gives a
and
shit?
I wanted
How about
to
that?
I wanted to
Who
do.
cares?
Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to do
Why
a
would you care
stunning
about it?
tribute.
That's a weird thing for you to be mad
No, it's
about.
not.
Someone sent me my friend.
I'm not
Now
mad.
who doesn't care about things?
Me still. You
No,
clearly
you care.
care.
You're upset.
You
about-
care the
you're
most.
mad that Aretha Franklin's died and you want them to change all of her albums to make her white.
Yeah.
I do want that. If you stepped on my point.
Did you see the?
I hope you'll forgive me for being a little bit serious, but it's important to me to let you know that there's a lot more to Steven Seagal in the martial arts.
What I think is
You know the story about
Okay,
Steven
I mean,
Seagal?
I don't agree, but if
Steven,
that's how you feel.
Steven Seagal on SNL, where like he had his own sketches that he wanted to pitch,
it's so you can't.
and one of
find
them
it
is he's a
online.
therapist that like there's a rape victim, and Steven Seagal is the therapist who starts molesting her while she's recounting the
Jesus
story.
Christ.
And the whole staff had to explain to him why it wasn't funny.
Like, that's his idea of
Yeah, yeah.
comedy.
It'd be
Well,
hilarious.
he just got exposed the last 2 weeks.
No, everyone's known that about
of course,
Steven Seagal.
of course, but his name is.
You can't expose Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
He's a detestable.
Everyone
piece
knew
of
about
shit.
Cosby. Everyone knew about
Why is Brandon having a seizure?
Because it's a pretty funny sketch, what Steven Seagal
Oh,
was
it
saying.
is
Seagal one?
funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's they had the wrong take, which is Steven, it's very funny, especially considering who you are.
right.
But this won't be good for your career, nor will it be good for SNL.
I caught these two guys with 3 kilos of cocaine. What do you think they were doing with a making shark for girls' softball games?
Isn't it really hard to get the Seagal the monologue and the sketches from that episode? They tried to erase it from the internet.
Sit your white ass down.
How you doing that? It's nice to be on your show here.
I'm glad you could make it, Mr. Dice.
I think there's some Daily Motion clips of the Steven Seagal SNL, but they're all amazing.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Fast as lightning.
They're all really. funny.
the best of Steven Seagal on Saturday Night Live.
Come here, Sherry. Let me rape you.
Yeah. Please stop. Please. Please stop. I have a family. Live from New York. It's Saturday night.
What if it's the Spartans, but I rape the Spartans?
It's 300, but it's the number of women I've assaulted.
But the press will be very interested to know why the President of the United States was talking to you on the speakerphone.
When did he host it? What era was that?
Probably Out for Justice era.
Yeah, early 90s, mid 90s.
My newest film, Out for Justice, which is #1 in the nation right now.
Probably Ruthless Aggression era.
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah, yeah, they just had him on.
The episode before Trump.
Trump. The Trump Seagal double special fucking app. God damn.
He does the monologue in a chair.
With those yellow sunglasses.
Do you remember SNL made Trump do Hotline Bling?
You used to call me on the cell phone.
That was so miserable.
What?
Yeah, when he hosted, he did a Hotline Bling parody.
This is what happens when you pollute the planet.
Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe. Now it's laser time.
Anyhow, I'm going to start Skyping or Twitch streaming me playing Final Fantasy, and I want you guys, it's going to be $45 a month. And I want everybody to subscribe to me playing Final Fantasy.
You're not even talking. You're just silently playing the game.
And I'll sit here next to an anime pillow, and I expect to check for $82 million a week. I mean, that's what Twitch is, dude. And I love video games. You know, I grew up playing video games, and I would read Electronic Gaming Monthly, and then it just turned into this gross, weird culture of people that are man children.
Yeah,
and it's like
it is fucking
you can't
bizarre.
continue to be 11 years old for the rest of your life.
No, that's the point of what our generation has become. Is people that just want to be kids.
Yeah.
Well, it's like at least we found sort of a thing that's kind of.
Yeah.
We get to be children, but at least we're doing something.
No, what we do happens at bars.
We wear hoodies.
We wear hoodies, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And fucking, I wear track pants. I say cuss words.
You guys are both wearing
racist.
Sweats. We're two of the three of us are wearing sweats right now
at work.
Yeah,
I'm wearing Nike shorts under this.
We're all wearing sneakers.
I'm wearing sweats because I went to the gym 2.5 weeks ago and I haven't changed.
I got pretty close to going to the gym. I did put my gym shorts on.
Yeah, dude, I gotta
But
go
maybe
to the
it's
gym.
because just the world sucks and no one has any hope for the future. So
No, they deliberately
get buried in nostalgia.
Millennials were deliberately stunted by both their parents and marketing. I mean,
and capitalism.
In the early '90s, in the late '80s, early '90s, they started really aggressively pushing that tell your parents buy me Bone Storm or go to hell.
Right.
That classic
ads,
Simpsons
that's awesome.
we all
Yeah.
know and love.
Yeah. That's great.
That's that created this generation. It's not just marketing. It's also the school system and people telling their children that they could be president before they knew the alphabet in kindergarten. And it does create a sense of entitlement. And I think that does create a lot of problems with cultural narcissism.
The concept that
across
everyone's
the board.
special.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with the whole
And a lot
obsession
of
with
that,
90s and nostalgia and
a lot
all
of
that
that
stuff?
Because you created an inverse system where the best time in someone's life is between the ages of 5 and 15.
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
No. Even earlier than that. Middle school. It's elementary school that people are all into.
That's what 5 is. That's why I said 5 to
Childhood.
15.
Yeah.
Your 15 is middle. Whatever.
You just wanted a point to have a point of contention here. So you listened to what I said.
I disagreed with the range. I agreed with everything you said up until the age range that you isolated.
You'd like to knock it down a year.
I think
or
everyone
two?
wants to be a baby.
Yeah.
It seems.
No, there's definitely. I agree with that thing in terms of peaking at middle school because it was a simpler ass time.
It's like when you're an adult, the only things you should be thinking about is everyone in your life that isn't around anymore and all the relationships you up and how no matter what you get, you don't really care about it. These are the things adults think about. Not what if Hillary was Harry Potter? No. Hate yourself, regret every decision you've ever made.
It's true.
Fear death while simultaneously embracing
it. Yeah.
That's what adulthood is. It's not this regressive, weird, baby fantasy shit.
Yeah.
But it is it is so
you were dead and be terrified of that actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
But that's exactly it. It's so comforting to think about just getting home, eat Hot Pockets and playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is.
It's not
scary.
comforting for me. It feels honestly, it feels like being plugged into a dialysis machine and laying down on a deathbed.
Yeah, no, for
Sounds
me it
pretty good.
feels like I'm taking a time machine and accelerating closer to my death.
Yeah,
right.
That all that regress it gives me like a sincerely a weird nausea. Like I can't even. I have trouble watching old Simpsons episodes.
Really?
Yeah. Like we had one night where we went over to Romaine's place and we were watching like season 5 or whatever, and I'm laughing at the jokes, but it's almost like triggering in the sense that it's like, you know, life goes on. You can't keep clinging to these things that were around 20 years ago. You need to find some way to.
It does feel like passing
to make
time.
this moment in my life, you know, substantial or mean something, or like, you know, outside of doing a ton of drugs, I really don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I mean that's why
it's not success.
Drugs are fake.
It's not success. It's not even like, you know, feeling creatively fulfilled. Even first of all, I haven't had a project I've worked on in probably 2 years where I've been happy with. I haven't finished anything in 2 years.
Right.
Well, this has kept going.
This isn't a project.
It's not
this
a
is
project.
me having a conversation once a week. There's no honing. There's no editorial process. There's nothing.
100%.
There's nothing
you're right,
that makes me feel like I'm
just saying there's a
something by doing-
consistency.
Right. I feel
where
that
we
way.
thought that this was.
Yeah,
gonna
but
go
this
for
would
like a
happen
month.
anyways. It's just a conversation.
Right, we would hang out twice a week at least.
This isn't a product.
That's true.
Yeah.
It probably
This
would have
is,
been better.
this is like I make fun of Twitch, but there is zero difference
doing
between
Twitch.
podcasting and Twitch. Instead
making-
of
now we get some
gaming,
good-
I'm
we're
just
making
complaining
jokes.
about my. Yeah, but I would make jokes anyways.
Yeah, but this is for the people, dude. We're sharing it, dude. We're sharing our. But I know personally, I completely understand what you're saying because I feel the same way.
Anyhow,
I
it puts
do
me.
as well.
It puts me. Yeah, doing any of that kind of shit. Watch, movies I've already seen or playing video games.
Have you ever finished a project?
Retiring.
I never
I've
finished
finished
anything.
Plenty.
I start things, but then I never finish.
I wrote every one of those Nicole. I wrote like 350 articles as Nicole.
Right.
That was great.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
larger things I struggle with. Anything over 5,000 words I can't finish. I just can't do it. I'll get
What is
distracted.
5,000 words? 10 pages?
Something like that. Yeah.
I think it's more than that, but whatever. Yeah, I know what you're saying, dude. And I don't. I mean, who knows? The only thing that helps is stand up for me, or being creative in some way. Feeling like you're running.
Well, I haven't written a new bit in literally a year. A year and a half.
Yeah, my
all the
stand up
time,
sucks
it's bits.
dick now. I can't. Well, I haven't been doing stand up
Yeah.
for like the last year.
All
maybe.
it takes is doing it and getting back
Yeah.
in the swing.
I know.
You were getting there, Nick.
I'm comfortable on stage again.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the first
I was
step.
in a weird. Yeah. No, I know how to get it. I mean, I've been doing this shit in almost 12 years now. I know how to get back to being comfortable. But in terms of writing new bits, I just don't feel like it's there.
Yeah.
And it's weird because you always expect, you look ahead and you want there to be some kind of epiphany or change in the way you grow as a comic, but really that doesn't happen. You have an understanding of how to write jokes in your own voice. You get there. That takes maybe about 5-6 years, and then that's it. That's the comic you are.
No, for
Yes.
me, it's
no,
different.
Yes. And then you only get better when you have a larger audience.
No, I think that
And you have the hour to craft.
I think that I always thought it was some sort of gradual thing where it's sort of you could plot it out on a graph where it's like a just diagonal line, but it's more like steps. It's like you have a creative 2 or 3 weeks, and then you plateau for 6 months, and then you have another creative 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, and I don't agree with the 5 or 6 years. I think you just always do get better if you just keep.
I'd say I've actively gotten worse in the last year.
But
I felt stagnant for 2 years.
A lot of comics also get worse too.
Yeah.
Especially after they get famous.
But it's also hard. I mean, it's different because you were working on a ton of other shit, and New York is hard when you don't get the spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I also don't think about things in a funny way anymore. I don't think.
No, you're out of your mind.
Or,
You
well,
do.
at least in terms of how they would function as stand-up bits, because I think
Maybe.
I think what it is honestly is through Twitter and other outlets I've been able to write jokes that are more in tune with my sense of humor, which isn't really palatable when it comes to stand-up. I mean, stand-up is learning how to take the things you find funny and then make them comport to at least in my case, I mean, I write bits.
Yeah, of
so
course.
there's a setup, there's a punchline, there's additional punchline, there's maybe another angle, another punchline, 3 tags. And that's how you write a f***ing joke.
Uh-huh.
And that's how it just was for a long time.
Yeah.
And with the benefit of things like Twitter or maybe just talking with people that I like is that I can go, hey, what about this? And then they laugh at the premise. I'm like, nah, I got what I wanted out of it. And you want to be able to do that with stand-up, and you can't.
You have to take something and that's why a lot of stand-up is just boring as shit to watch.
Yep.
Even if it's comedians that I know that off stage are very smart people, you know, and have like analytical minds. It's like, yeah, this Trump guy, you know, he's pretty bad, huh? He's kind of like, you know, all that Star Wars, you know, Harry Potter shit, that shit slays in the stand-up comedy world. That shit does so well.
Yeah.
Because it's a trite observation that you dumb down for drunk people.
Yeah.
And that's what stand-up is.
And it's immediately relatable.
It's babysitting.
Yeah.
And unless you have your own audience, you really don't. I mean, I guess you could just take your club spots and bomb every night doing
No, the challenge is
bomb every single night doing comedy that you like. Or you can continue. I mean, I think I was personally, my issue was that I've featured for so long, and I just had to learn how to do well as a feature, and then that's like it. I don't.
Yeah, it is different.
It kind of breaks you, and you don't really like stand up anymore,
right? Because you're the setup guy for the whole fucking show. Yeah, I get that, but I think the challenge is finding
your audience.
It's finding it in between the middles, the sweet spot where, of course, it's harder to be creative and be true to yourself and also kill, but that's the fucking challenge. And it may, you know, maybe it doesn't happen. I don't know, but that's what you want, you know. And some jokes might not work in a mainstream club, whatever. But I don't know, man. Stand-up's the only thing I like to do. Everything else is gay.
Well,
shit.
when you crush, it feels great. When you crush with new shit,
best feeling in the entire world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, heroin's better, but
getting your dick,
I've never
your dick sucked
on titties.
I don't really like. I mean, it's okay.
Gaming's better, honestly. Playing games all night,
eating
you know,
at a Korean buffet.
Gaming is not better.
Korean
than having
barbecue.
Podcasting feels better.
No, it doesn't.
No, podcasting.
Then
feels
having
bad.
a new bit that crushes.
Yeah.
That none of those things.
Going to
feel
Korean
good.
barbecue,
taking a
getting
nap,
high,
that
and
feels
watching.
better.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't
Stand up
at all.
You know,
But that's the thing. Most of stand up
pictures of Arthur Chu all day. That feels great.
It sort of is like a drug. I feel like chasing it.
Oh man!
Wow, dude, that's so deep.
Fucking crazy.
Whoa,
Thanks,
dude.
guys.
That just blew my mind.
Whoa!
This is This American Dream. Shut the fuck up.
Or
No.
I thought it was something you buy in like a gas station. It was like, you know,
Oh, like one of those boner.
yeah,
pills
you know,
or
like
something.
chocolate or something.
oysters. People say oysters are an aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
Dude, this cat
That's
really is trying
chocolate.
to eat me right now, dude.
It's killer.
Killer.
Absolute
Sees me as a
killer.
little juicy morsel.
She's flicking her little tail, staring at you.
Oh, you pet the cat and then you the cat and its ass and its pussy.
I fucked a cat, Mr. Cosby.
You have gay sex with a cat and then...
He should have his own show called Bill Cosby Says the Most Up Things.
the most fucked up shit.
Yeah. Kids say a bunch of up.
Oh, my ass hurts.
I just don't think 6 million's a reasonable number, Mr.
He
Cosby.
said the Holocaust didn't happen. Did you heard him say it, folks? These Holocaust revisionists, he thinks it happened.
Where are the graves?
There ain't he said there's not any graves. You can't find a single one of them. All they have is the museum. Seems like there's more museums than Jews, even. If there was anybody's gonna pull off a big conspiracy like that, it's probably the people that control the media and entertainment.
Exactly.
Hold on, I'm getting a call from my agent. He said he dropped me, and now I'm being accused of rape by 57 women. And we're never entering this episode of Kids Say the Darndest Things, and that's how it happened. You're listening to the Hotep Podcast.
How I feel. That's how I should be.
Well, don't you think they're
I'm
just
screaming
doing
at you.
it-
I'm sorry.
I know, you're getting a little excited.
Sorry.
I always did like that in elementary school.
How colors
when they
commit.
let us.
Well, you learn by pissing.
You learn by pissing. Yeah.
Into that
You learn in the
blue
toilet.
toilet water. Yeah.
You're like, damn, I love science.
IFL, dude.
Uh-huh.
Call me
Yes.
or pulling my out or whatever.
Yeah.
On a telescope. you think he was like, check out this asteroid?
Yeah.
And then he went to the other side and hung his balls.
In observatory.
Yeah.
Just standing there with his penis on the top of the just running up
He's
the
right.
stairs.
Yeah. He's climbing a ladder.
No, 1 second. give me a second.
Don't open your eyes. I'll tell you to go.
Yeah, set it 15 degrees down, bubble, and look. Now look. Now look at the.
He's just jacking off.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I guess that would be sexual assault still.
I don't know.
If you're separated, but how long is the telescope?
Well,
Your Honor, how long does the telescope have to be?
She was peeping on him. Let's be honest.
He set her up to peep.
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, the science changed.
Yeah.
It was sexual assault, but now it's not. The science has changed. So unless you're anti-science.
Yeah.
Yeah, things change, and then you update your hypothesis.
You saw that tweet of his where it was like, we're just pieces of carbon.
No, I did not.
In a meaningless...
Last year, he had a tweet that was like, what if I told you there was a molecule that will kill you if you consume too much of it, but it's 70% of the world.
Oh, he's talking about water? Shut up.
That molecule, my friends, is water.
H2O.
And this is like in the middle of the
Or
he's like, Newton, they thought an apple fell on Newton's head, but what actually happened is the apple was pulled to Newton's head by gravity. And like the first reply is like, you raped me in 1976.
Newton was on that gay shit, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's what they were saying. He was sus.
Yeah.
That's why he was sitting under a tree thinking about guys,
I was pretty plugged into the Ja Rule 50 Cent beef in middle school, and I don't remember them ever being accused of being gay with each other.
I think it was kind of a playground rumor. It was like, it was a lover's quarrel.
No. Maybe in gay-ass Vegas that was what's going on, but
over
in Baltimore, no one wanted to hear about that. We were all big fans of 50.
Ja Rule and 50 Cent had gay sex?
No, that's Adam besmirching 50 Cent's good name. Well, I guess it would be pretty hot if they...
If Ja Rule and 50 Cent
Because they
had
were
sex?
hot in the prime of their lives. 50 Cent was really jacked. And then they had all this...
But how is that different than normal gay sex? I don't understand. You're just describing 95% of gay sex, and you're saying that it's hot.
Well, there's an extra element of... There's
nothing to differentiate these two guys.
Yes, they had a very public.
So normally,
rap
I'm not
feud.
into gay sex. I'm straight. I'm not into gay sex unless the guys are hot.
Well, there's other.
In that case, you didn't tell me the men were physically
they
attractive.
Were hot.
That
I changed my tune.
I'm straight. I'm not into guys at all unless they're having sex with each other.
Unless they're having sex and one of them has muscles.
Yeah.
Well, we're engaged in a very public rap feud, and that there's some sexual tension to it. That makes it hotter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
in public they're enemies, but in private they're each other's cocks.
Someone I forget who it was saying that all the new rappers are homosexuals.
Yeah,
like
I've heard that.
Who was it? Was it like? It was someone
Isn't
like
that what rap is now? It's just like mixed race kids like getting broken up with by their boyfriend.
yeah.
It kind of is.
Thanks to Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
It's a new generation. Well, now there's also kids that look gay but a lot of women. Lil Uzi Vert being one of them. He's tiny.
No, he claims to not have any sex at all.
No, he's always rapping about getting.
I think he said that he hasn't had sex in 3 years. He
Shut
tweeted
up.
recently. Yes.
No way.
Yeah. I kind of believe it. I think it's cool.
No, that's him trying to mythologize himself.
Someone was saying that ASAP Rocky was a homosexual.
I don't think he's homosexual, but I could see him getting head from a guy.
Yeah.
He's artsy. He goes to Fashion Week.
Mm-hmm.
Young Thug is definitely gay.
Is rap good again?
I like rap.
It went off the rails for like maybe 5 or 6 years in the mid-noughts. I feel
in the mid-noughts. No, that was a kind of a golden era.
No, that's when
that was a mini golden era.
The rap at large got to maybe not mid-noughts.
Are we talking about when Eminem was king?
No, I'm talking about like 2009 to 2000.
I guess it's not really the knots. Maybe like 13.
So right after mixtape Wayne, essentially.
Yeah,
that's when Lil Wayne was super hot, and that's when
Soulja
T-Pain
Boy.
was around.
But I'm also talking about the era where what is it? Like nerdcore.
You mean NERD or nerdcore?
Nerdcore rap became.
Yeah,
popular.
that stuff.
Yeah, that kind of shit where it was like, I mean,
I'm not getting.
Yeah,
But that was like, wait, nerdcore. I thought that was like people like white girls on YouTube or doing that.
No.
Maybe, I don't know. I just knew fat people that were
Yeah.
like, well, video games are rap now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There was one, the one that's fun to listen to is the Ocarina of Rhyme.
Mhm.
That one's fun, but I think which was I think the clips, and then but it was a bunch of beats made with Zelda. And I think that made nerds think we can do this too.
Someone told me recently about Soulja Boy. So he made Crank That at the library.
Awesome.
And
because he was watching a homeless guy masturbate.
Yeah. He was next. Yeah, he was.
Pornography on the library computer.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it was a homeless man with Down syndrome who kept going, ew, while he jacked
one
off.
of my earliest internet, like one of the things that killed me the hardest, laughing so hard, there was a story that would get he just had a screenshot of the story about a homeless guy that was masturbating to child pornography in the library, and he refused to stop.
Yes.
And then just a picture of this guy, just how absolutely deranged he looked.
He looked a little something like a guy who might be beating off the child porn in a library, you might say.
Yeah, just looking pissed.
Yeah.
He looked kind of like, remember the police chief in Godfather Part 1.
Okay.
Just kind of an intense look like that. Like if that guy had been homeless.
I imagine him like stoic, like a Rosa Parks. Like, I will not leave my seat, ma'am.
You think he was doing a sit-in for all
I have
pedophiles?
reserved these 30 minutes at this computer station, madam, as is my right as an American citizen.
Fuck.
But blue eyes because she been doing too much with the spice.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess I would like to an Arab lady with completely blue eyes, just because it would be,
The dream is a woman in a burqa, but instead of the eyes, there's a hole cut out.
Wow.
And she's just sort of knocking into shit in the middle of the street.
Does she use her to navigate?
Yeah.
With echolocation?
Yeah.
Boop, boop. She just gets beeps into her and
The
they bounce
Taliban
out.
really should release a video of a woman like completely covered in a black sheet, and there's just a hole for her and he's got an AK-47 in one hand and his hand in the hole. Hole just dragging the woman down the street and
like a glove.
Yeah, and then like a reporter's like, where are you going? He's like, I'm taking her to college so she can learn. And then CNN just plays that video.
Like, wow, the Taliban is committed to women's rights.
They're reforming.
The Taliban is completely committed to women's rights. I love that we're supposed to care about that. About that CIA plot to make everybody give a shit or want to go back to war in Afghanistan. We're talking about the women.
It's
They're like, girls aren't allowed to read. It's like, all right, then go do something about it, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
I also love how they're like, there's just like a couple pictures of like army guys hugging a toddler. It's like we've just been up their country for like 20 years. One kiss on the cheek to like a kid whose dad you would if you saw him on the street would probably headshot him.
Yeah.
The shit is so funny, dude. But yeah, they are pretty over there, huh?
I don't know. Not my.
It would be gay to be an Afghani, dude. At any time in the last 20,
the Taliban,
last like 30,
Taliban
40
right now
years.
is going around killing all the female police officers.
What, Mrs. Officer?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I guess that's probably good, right?
Yeah,
well,
they're cops.
You got to run it through the blue lives thing.
If you're gonna be a cab, be a cab.
I saw a tweet.
ACAB does not include the Taliban.
The Taliban killed a female police officer named Nigar. I swear to God.
And it's like,
wow, that's really.
how are you supposed to feel about
Now
that?
this is
Why
that's
don't you
enough.
figure out that
Nick's
that is
brain
a-
short circuited for 40 hours. He was just out. Which one?
Well, that's like
which
me
way
going,
to do it?
It's
Which
like
angle to
going
take?
through the door and meeting the architect. And I'm like, what do you mean her name was Negar? He's like, we've done this 6 times.
Oh, I know. I've met a couple girls named. I think it's pronounced Nagar.
Yeah, is that how
Yeah.
it's pronounced?
Mm-hmm. I know a couple girls from. I think that's a Persian name.
I thought it was a
actually.
Persian name.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
So there was an Iranian
But they were right
police
next
officer.
to Iran.
Well, her name was Nigar.
Nigar.
Yeah, damn, that really is.
No, I think the way you said it is worse. The first way you guys said it was way worse.
I thought that's how you said it.
No, I said Nagar.
That's
Which is how
sounds
you say
bad.
the name. That's just how you pronounce the name.
It's just a name.
It's Negar.
No.
Negar the horrible.
Please stop saying it that way. That one's worse.
Why is Negar worse?
It's just not how you pronounce it, and it's closer to the N. It's closer to the despicable N.
Yeah. Well, that's what the name means.
I know it does not mean that. It's not Persian for the N word. They wouldn't name their daughters
I'm gonna
that.
name my daughter
The Persian N word. What was I gonna say?
So I guess it's time for the economy corner. Check in jobs report. Pretty disappointing this week as Biden's economy only adds 235,000 jobs. Americans are turning more and more to dick.
To cock for cash.
To dick for cash. Yeah, is the economy good, bad?
I don't fucking
know. Who knows?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to.
You're asking me, brother.
We're gonna have to get jobs
pretty soon.
People aren't going back to work. It's gonna be on us to go out there and
stimulate the shit.
Stimulate the shit, dude. We're gonna have to get jobs at Best Buy.
I'm getting the job at a deli counter. All the sliced meat I want.
I'm getting extensive plastic surgery.
I'm getting a job at Best Buy, and I'm going to start talking like this, like right away. Be like
Nestor.
Yeah. No, just you put like just a little bit of stink on it, so they can't tell what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Tell. That's
No.
a little.
I remember that guy, dude.
It's just only a little bit. It's not like too far.
Yeah,
It's
there was
close,
always
though.
a kid in high school that was
close.
like,
But go ahead and try and accuse me of something and see what happens when I talk to HR.
it's a
Yeah, that's.
California
You know what you're getting? Actually, the more you're doing it, the better you're getting at it.
Oh yeah.
You're dialing it down just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you talk
Wait
totally normal.
until I do this voice, and then I'm being questioned by HR, and I bring up my friend Negar from Iran. And wait till you see the look on their faces.
I'd like to see them.
Well, you get mad at me, but you don't get mad at Negar.
And they're like, no one here with that. It works
Yeah,
here
she
with
works.
that name.
She works at Pretzel Time on the other side of the Atlantic Terminal.
Negar must have had a lot of fun with substitute teachers. That's for damn sure. Calling out the role.
Mm-hmm. Just to look at it and be like, boy, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Faggot. Is it Eric? That's it, Eric. And it's Eric Faggot. It's Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas. So you're here. Okay, the next one. Faggot.
That's a good character.
Mm-hmm. Steph Faggot.
Lily.
Gar. Okay, let me see if I get this right. Stephanie Garfield. Stephanie Garfield? That's it, yes. Stephanie Garfield.
Okay.
All right.
It's
You gotta go back and beep that one out.
I'm new to substitute teaching.
That's at 53 minutes. You have to go back and beep that
no
one
one's
out.
listening at this point in the show.
No, they're listening.
The 3 people still listening to this episode? And I said Stephanie Gar.
Listen, man. That one.
Stephanie Garfield.
Just
Garfield.
go back and beep it.
Garfield.
Just go back and beep a lot of these, actually.
No, I already said close, but no Nagar. So
No, but that's the name.
yeah, Stephanie Garfield.
If you said it like that,
I did say
you
it like
didn't,
that.
though.
I changed the tempo
You didn't.
to put a little sort of jazz in
Well,
it.
let me tell you,
We'll
didn't say
revisit
like
it in
that.
post.
He's not gonna.
I'm
beep
not
it out.
revisiting anything in post. I know my rules and my principles, but I know what I said.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, listen back to it.
It was close. It could be clipped pretty nicely. And I know you're really worried about that.
Yeah, right.
I know you're really mother.
Oh no, my management might drop me, and my agent might stop calling me 4 years ago. Oh no!
I know.
Everyone I've worked with in the entertainment industry might have a pretty negative opinion of me, and I might have zero chance of ever being staffed on a TV show ever again. Oh no!
Yeah, that would be a
commercial
thing if that happens.
Damn, that would be terrible. And even worse, it would be because of my own doing, and the last nail in the coffin wouldn't be Shane Gillis getting fired, which had literally nothing to do with me. And that's when I got the phone call that it would be best if we remained friends but went separate ways professionally. Whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, you guys are probably really good mother.
We were great friends, dude.
Hanging out all the time.
Actually, I do still kind of like whatever. I mean,
yeah.
It's just
That's
business.
business.
Yeah, I get it.
Dude, it's not it's fucking business.
I tell you what, I don't like the
sugar.
I don't like the sugarcoating because it's an insult to my intelligence.
Yeah,
but
you're a very smart guy.
If the conversation had just been, yeah, obviously we can never put you on. You can never.
Obviously, you can never.
You're never
succeed in a regular way.
With the Shane thing, because Shane's like relatively tame, I guess, compared to what you could pull out of the show.
Yeah.
Bill
Maher.
Yeah.
that one is really the fuck out there.
Yeah, but Bill Maher kept his job.
No, I mean when he dropped it.
Yeah.
The episode we did. Remember the opening?
I do remember. That's what I'm saying.
It was really funny.
That would preclude me from work.
Yeah.
And
But Bill Maher gets to be on HBO.
All Bill Maher had to do was just have Chameleonaire on. And be like,
I apologize for riding dirty.
I was describing a woman named Stephanie Garfield.
Dude, that still is so funny. Where he thought he could do a house beep, house versus field joke.
Yeah,
and the guy was like,
you know me, I'm a house.
God damn.
And we're going back and forth to the guy's face, and it's just like completely blank expression, and then cut back to Bill, and he's still saying it. And then back to the other guy, and then back to Bill.
Yeah, for some reason, sound is working that way. It's only when you see the guy that you can hear him.
But that show is Bill Maher just still has his mouth open.
Just only open, not moving.
Right. And then we go back to the black guy, and there's just like there's like somehow like goo that you recognize as sound waves like dripping off of his face. Just he's like melting under the weight of the N-word. And back to Bill Maher.
God damn.
And he's turning purple. He's still just blasting out of his mouth.
What were you gonna say, Adam?
Well, that show's like I had nothing to say. No, that show's pre-taped. It's just crazy. I know. It's crazy they posted that.
They didn't edit that. Awesome. That is so funny.
He's still on the air.
He's still doing it.
He's still crushing it.
Yeah.
We should have gone to a taping when we were...
I know. We got
in
free
LA.
tickets when we were on Venice Beach.
We f***ed up, dude.
We really f***ed up.
I sent you guys that picture when I was walking around LA, and I saw the apartment complex we were staying at, and our old trusty Erewhon. Where we...
I've in a feature film have never played gay before, so
the original
senseis
senseis of Timbuktu.
Who was the guy who's like the richest guy of all time?
Michael Douglas.
No, it was some African king.
That was me.
Was it Haile Selassie?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's right.
No.
I don't
It was
think
some
that's
guy
right.
from antiquity that had more
jewels than anyone.
It was Kirk Douglas.
It was Kirk Douglas.
But
Kirk
my
Douglas
family
was
is
actually black.
but they were originally
African kings.
Yes.
Yeah. Michael, gay actor
Our
Michael
melanin,
Douglas.
our melanin was stolen from us by the evil scientist Yakub.
Oh, that's so up.
Hotep Michael Douglas.
He couldn't still be gay though.
Yeah.
They hate that kind of shit.
Actually got cancer from eating. A Facebook page turned my mind around. After the fact, I was doing research on why female genital mutilation is actually beneficial. Because if the clitoris was removed, there would be no reason to eat.
And that way,
the cancer I have is a warning from God.
Yep.
From Black God.
It's the way to stop cancer deaths from emphysema. You want to ban cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
You want to chop off clits.
Exactly.
To stop men from getting cancer in their throat.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm against it because I'm one of those guys
This is some of the forbidden knowledge
that
that was in the library of
Timbuktu. The dojo / library of Timbuktu.
The golden library of Timbuktu.
Dude.
6 million years ago, Timbuktu was the capital of the world.
That sounds so tight.
And that was the number. That was the most powerful number, and the Jews stole it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
To hide
their lie. They chose their
the secret.
their lie. They chose
the secret
our
black
number.
history of the Douglas family.
That is so up. Do you have anything to say about that, Adam? Do you want to apologize to Michael Douglas?
Well, so the library burned down, so there's no records of it. So once again, the perfect crime.
The library burned down because it was too sexy. Back then, libraries weren't for nerds.
They were for guys that got.
You would go there and you would read, and then women would come and your dick.
Dude, that would get me to read.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what libraries were like, I'd be a bookworm.
And then the honky ass crackers had to make it lame.
Had to make it gay to read,
so they could steal other knowledge for the to get themselves.
That makes sense. Nerds had nothing back then.
That's true.
Nerds couldn't get any, and hot guys had more knowledge.
The cracker mind invented nerds to keep the educated.
Getting educated black men.
Pussy getting educated
library.
black men from reproducing. So we had to invent basketball.
As a kind of.
Now they're doing it again. They made Lola Bunny unhot. They took away her being sexy.
Yeah. It's so true, Mike.
And it's the same thing as a library, which was also a cartoon basketball court.
They burned down her big ass.
Don't want to die, you fat bitch.
And he takes like $80 from me, and I'm waiting there for like 15 minutes. And I was like, "Well, I just got screwed. Let's just go. I don't want to. This guy's gonna kill us. Like, I don't want to like push our luck or anything." Guys, I don't like the everyone.
Just tell the story, dude. We're invested. Come on.
And then anyway, he comes out of the kitchen. He gives us like a tiny bag of cocaine. I say, "Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much." And we do it in the corner of the room, and then just me and my friend Matt just stand there with our hands in our pockets. No one wanted to dance with us. It was such a waste of money. And okay, why are you guys looking at me this way?
No, is it done? Is that it?
That's it. I'm sorry, I didn't any trannies.
I don't know, man.
Pretty good story.
That was a
Adam.
pretty good story.
Can you give it to Ian?
Yeah, we're not gonna rib you over that. Cause sure, you bought cocaine. There was a Mexican guy involved. This is a pretty cool story.
That's fun, man.
Yeah, the Mission District. There's a lot of tech stuff going on there.
Well, now there is. That's when it was kind of more of a Mexican.
Oh, okay, cool. So,
that's great.
What's up with like the coffee maker? Or if you could make some coffee for us.
I'd love a cup. I can make you guys coffee.
Yeah,
That'd
if
be
you could
awesome.
make us a couple coffees, that'd be great.
Is
dude.
that what I am now?
Can you actually give the mic back to
just
Ian?
give back the mic to Ian.
What was going on at the Gay 90s?
Yeah, so Gay 90s.
So anyway,
oh,
it
man,
was
I'm so
rip-roaring.
excited. This is crazy.
So they were just Adam,
just get the coffee,
Adam.
please. Thanks.
And so I mean, there were cocks and balls abound. Yeah. So they're in Mexican.
Well, this is going to be a
check.
This is going to be a bad one because Adam refuses to do his job. His only job on the show, which is to go get us coffees.
That's not true.
Don't
lie to me.
Okay, answer this. Are you willing to go get us coffees?
I've gotten you coffee in the past.
No,
and I've offered.
right now, while you just clocked in.
You're gaming.
I'm gaming
The
out
podcast
of
is started.
frustration.
You're
I don't
playing-
even want to be
gaming right now. You piss me off so bad. I gotta play Battlefield.
No, you're pissing.
Virtual Turks.
You're
dude.
pissing me off by treating me like some sort of secretary.
You don't get pissed off. You go on your period. It's different when a girl does.
Got him.
Girls don't get pissed off, dude.
It's true. It's called PMS. I know a thing or two.
Girls don't pee.
Then they eat chocolate.
Yeah, you have to have a piece. You want to eat some chocolate chips?
Yeah.
Why don't you go to the store and get some? And get me a coffee.
That is ridiculous.
There's a big bag.
Now
of
on, your
chocolate
name
chips.
is Grace, and you're the secretary of CUMTOWN.
Yeah, and Nick's Will.
Yeah.
I'm
gay
not
guy.
the secretary.
Stav is still Stav.
No,
My name's Will
I'm Karen
now,
with
for
the
some
big
reason.
titties.
I'm the
no, he's
secretary,
Grace from Will
like-
and Grace. You're Will, the gay guy. I'm Karen, the drunk lady with big tits.
No, you're not.
You're Bruce Valanche.
And I'm sucking my own tits.
You're the gayest one. What's
no,
his name?
I'm not Jack. You're Jack. You're Jack and
You're
Grace.
Jack.
You're Jack and
No,
Grace.
I'm Grace,
Nick is
dude.
Will, the regular gay guy.
I'm Grace, and I get fucked all the time. I catch so much cock.
They have they have a community and a shared interest.
Adam, where's my coffee?
I gave you your
Can you
coffee.
bring it to me, please?
Where I don't know where you misplaced your coffee.
Yes, please go
Is
find
it on the floor?
It's not on the floor.
Where were you? You've
Put
been
it.
you've been
It's- I think
sitting
it's
here.
on
I
the whole
brought. I
time.
went to the coffee shop and got
I
you a
think it's on the
coffee.
other side of the refrigerator, if you don't mind.
You want me to go to the kitchen?
Yes, please.
I'll do it for
Please,
a bit.
this isn't funny.
I'll do it as a bit.
for the show, man. For the
Nobody's laughing.
show.
We got a lot to dig into.
We got
I
a
have
lot.
all the usernames written down of all of the people who called me a faggot on the on the opening Anthony subreddit.
I take back what I said. You should go on Reddit, dude.
Yeah.
You know it.
yeah.
No, I can only go on Reddit once I get kicked off the show, but I'm jealous, dude. I want to just post again. I want to
Those
be a
guys?
poster, an anonymous poster.
Yeah. Nick was earlier talking about how depression's not real, by the way.
It's not real.
What do you mean it's not real?
It's not real.
Post?
No,
No,
depression.
Oh, depression.
Come
Oh.
on, man. Are you listening?
No,
what the
he's
fuck?
not even fucking.
No, I
Your
thought you
whole
said.
job is to
I thought you said.
participate in a
No. I misheard you. I thought you said Nick was talking about how
I'm
he's
the only one of
depressed
us
that
that
it's
does
not
our
real.
jobs.
We
How dare
do our
you.
jobs.
You don't do your
I do
jobs.
the job.
You're reluctant to bring me my coffee from.
I
4
lucked
feet
into
away.
bringing you your coffee.
You said
I said
reluctant,
reluctant.
bro.
Oh,
Jesus
okay,
Christ.
maybe I'm
Again,
having
A
trouble.
little projection there, pal.
Good point. I know how my bread is buttered. Anyway,
And I want mine made special.
Check.
I want mine made, and I want it made. I want it in my special cup.
Adam is making coffees. He won't be on most of the episodes.
He's going to be over there making coffees, and I want it in my special cup.
Well, let me check. Let me check his mic for a second.
Yeah.
My mic works, but for when he comes back.
Check.
Yeah, that sounds.
Check.
That sounds right.
A checky poo.
That sounds.
That was me, guys. In case you thought it was actually Adam.
Exactly, Anna.
Silence.
Huh?
What?
what's the cup that you like? What's the cup that you like to use?
Do you know which cup I like to use?
You know his cup,
Oh
bro.
my God! He's made himself a coffee in my Amtrak cup.
Wow.
Oh my!
Oh my
God!
That's embarrassing.
Oh my God!
You're the guest, man. Show
a
some
guest
decorum.
in my house, and he picks the Amtrak cup for himself.
Unbelievable, dude.
That was purchased for me by someone close to me who went to a train thing.
That's so rude.
Who's no longer in my life.
That's so rude.
It has sentimental value, and it's also about trains.
That's the double. Do you know how hard it is for Nick to have sentimental value for anything? Mm-hmm. Nick doesn't care about objects.
And look at this. We've already there's no way he's making. There's 2 coffees being made.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that's my special cup,
and he still put it in
He's
his
still keeping it for himself. There was an opportunity
to just be like, my bad,
to call an audible,
my fault.
But he is now. Is the Caroline's mug okay?
Oh, wow.
We'll let the audience know that I've stolen probably 4 or 5 mugs from Caroline's, and that's most of the mugs I have say Caroline's on them.
Yep.
From my operation where I got into stand-up comedy in the hopes that one day I'd just be able to steal massive amounts of mugs from the Caroline's Comedy Club.
And operation is a go.
Yeah.
Well, this is a real power move by Adam. I don't know. This is, he's going to pretend like it isn't, but He's really setting up something.
It's
dude.
passive aggressive.
Yeah.
It's what an abused wife would do to her Gaston like husband.
No, it's not. It's your guest, your Foofy or whatever the fuck his name is, Adam. Foofly. What's the guy from Who Wants to Fuck Gaston?
I don't think he wants to fuck Gaston.
He does.
No, it's just like that. Like people's like something happened where the MRA started, or poo started, and then it didn't work, and then it created a type of incel that it like has now outwardly directed their hatred of themselves to other men, and that's where you get the thank you for bringing. Anyway, so this type of guy that's got hatred for other guys. No.
Wow, dude, made his coffee.
No.
Wow, I would never make another man's coffee.
On air
bro.
public apology.
Let me make my.
I was very nice, and I made you a coffee, and then you called me a.
Well, because you didn't put cream in it. I said make it special.
In my special cup.
I want it in my special cup, and I want a special. Go put a little cream in this.
I'll give you a special cream.
Why don't you get?
You got the audience can't see, but Nick is tapping the top of his cup very condescendingly.
Why don't you go put a little special cream up in my coffee? No, like I was saying, I don't think that guy wants to.
I'll bring you.
That guy predates all that. What you're talking about, though, Pua and all this.
Because guys used to just be boys with each other. You know, you'd have, and this is the essence of dudes.
I
rock,
see what you're saying.
Is they'd build each other up.
So he's a relic. He's a relic of a past innocent age,
past time. If that was all happening now,
Adam is putting the the cream in there. Very.
If that was happening now, that Shmee guy or whatever his name, Foofly.
I don't know what his
Wait,
name
you didn't
is.
put. That's not enough cream. You got to lighten this up. Put more cream in there. Anyways, if that guy
Adam had gotten most of the way to the refrigerator when Nick said that. I'm just trying to narrate for everybody.
Yeah. Anyways, that guy now he would come into the lodge and be like, "Dude, Gaston is so bad at hunting," and then Gaston would hear it and be like, "Bro, you're like 4'3" and 700
you
pounds.
get no.
You get no. You're a fucking loser."
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm a real big fan." And then Gaston would be like, "Oh, I guess that's okay." And then like Gaston would leave, and he'd be like, "Gaston is so sensitive." And that's how that guy would act.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then he would start a message board about what Gaston does.
Yeah.
And his personal life, even though Gaston never talks about it on purpose.
Yeah. And then they'd start getting bombarded by the Little Mermaid subreddit. So they have to go private.
But in back in London times,
Yeah.
you know, guys like that were cool.
Yeah.
Or they would chill about it.
They were just
happy that Gaston was going to rape the only woman in town that knows how to read and put her in her place, which is the plot of that movie.
I mean, to give Gaston some credit, I don't know if he was about to rape.
And they're gonna redo the movie. They're gonna redo the movie from the perspective of Gaston, and they're in that lodge and they're like, "Some is learning how to read. Some dumb is trying to read. There's only one answer. What the is this?"
You said more cream.
I mean,
come on, man. That looks like milk.
Yeah, Adam. That looks like Colin Kaepernick's beautiful skin right now.
Go make me another call.
This is how I win. This is how I win. New
Fuck
thing.
me in the pussy.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
What do you mean? We're at 58 minutes.
I thought you said it was we were doing plugs. I thought it was over.
No, Stav just started doing plugs.
Yeah, because I have to go to therapy. So.
Oh, I thought Stav said I have to go to therapy. So
Well, we got 2 more minutes, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't.
Maybe if you didn't show up and we're like, I have to make a coffee for my. We could have started on time.
Listen, you started while I was making a coffee, and I made it for you, and you didn't say thank you, and you called me a. Actually, and you still have not apologized.
I don't
and
believe
listen,
that happened.
I don't
yes,
think
it
so,
is.
dude.
It's on the record, and
What
you
record?
still have not publicly apologized for speaking to me that way.
No, you're gaslighting me.
I'm not gaslighting.
Stop
you.
gaslighting my friend Nick.
No, you're gaslighting me.
The old I know you are, but what am I?
Yes,
The
exactly.
Classic toxic abuser.
So you're telling me
Yeah.
that I'm imagining you calling me a.
I'm saying
So you're making me feel insane.
toxic.
You're making me feel
This
toxic.
is a toxic relationship.
This is toxic, Adam.
You're being toxic.
You're being toxic.
Nick is toxic.
I'm not toxic.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
beautiful.
Well, I guess that is an hour.
Yep, nice.
So, you guys, I think in conclusion, Carl's Jr.
You have
In
one
conclusion,
more.
Popeyes.
You have one more opportunity.
Wendy's
You
commercial.
have one more opportunity.
We covered
to say
a lot
something.
of. We covered a lot of stuff.
I made you a coffee, and the things that matter to me in life are being a good friend, being a good son, and being a good husband.
Yeah.
And those are the only three things that matter to me.
One for 3 right now.
And if a friend of mine says that I did something that hurt them, I will correct that behavior. And
Well,
I did
I
not
appreciate
intend.
it.
I did not intend on hurting you by telling Sean Patton that I didn't think that you had a large penis. Which, speaking of, you showed me last week, and it was very funny.
Yeah, man. Anyway, look.
I didn't mean
Apology
to start a whole
accepted.
thing.
Apology
I didn't mean to
accepted, but
start a
you
whole
really.
thing, and I am making a coffee right now.
And you did something bad, and what'd you do? You spent the entire time talking about how bad of a guy I am.
Yeah.
When I did nothing.
See, that's exactly a big problem.
Because
there.
you were purporting to
When
be.
I did-
you were purporting to be. You were misrepresenting yourself.
No,
Nick,
I'm saying.
and I was
No, I'm not
and I was calling you
We're
out
gonna
on
have to
that.
Do this again for a second. We're gonna have to do this again for a second. All I'm demonstrating is fully acknowledging that I'm a bad guy. Even I wouldn't do something
exactly
to that degree.
That's how egregious your behavior
That's how
was.
bad your behavior is. Not that bad of a guy. And can you make me a coffee also?
You're actually a good person.
Well, that's not true.
Yes, you are. You like to talk about how you're a bad guy, which is fucking annoying.
Well, listen, man. You don't have to bring all this stuff up because you made a really, really up mistake. Okay?
Just because you tried to show Sean patting your penis in the bathroom.
And he wanted to look at mine more.
Yeah. You know, what I really want to go do is look at that guy Stavros' penis. Is he on stage right now?
I was like, wow.
Adam,
pussies are squishy.
I'm going to need you to take one for the team. I'm getting a little coffee going for me here. If you don't mind.
Come on, man. Adam.
Come on, dude. We got to do the show. Come on, man.
This is up, dude.
Come on, dude.
Are you gonna say? I'll do it if you say something nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Nick just killed himself.
I killed
Instead of say something nice
I
about
killed
Adam.
myself, yeah. I ended it the coolest way possible.
All right, dude. I'll get you a coffee, I guess.
It'd be pretty tight if I cut my head off.
So I think we're gonna do it, but
Oh, we're good?
I
Okay,
think
great.
so. But he just hasn't. I'm like, hey, do you want to call? Can we jump on a call so we can figure this out?
I'm like that with people, though.
Huh?
I'm like that with people, though.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, I know it's annoying, but it's also a power move.
Yeah, it's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing a power.
No,
move. I think
you
he's bad
you
at
have
his
the
job.
ultimate power move, which is you have read receipts on,
Yeah.
and then you don't respond to someone's message after you read them.
Yeah.
Which is great. That's Machiavellian.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
No,
And
that's
so you know what
inconsiderate.
You know what's
That's
funny?
not.
You know what's funny is I used to not be like that. I was like, how could you not respond to somebody? And now that I get people messaging me all the time, it's like you get in the habit of it, and I just constantly just don't respond to people.
Yeah. Well, if you show someone that you've read it, it should count as like a message
An
received.
acknowledgement. Yeah.
But people need that K back.
Well, no, as
to
long
seal
as
the hole.
it's not a thing that matters, I don't give like. I don't. I'm like
I
I'm
don't
that way
care.
where I don't do the last message. I feel like sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Once something is figured out, you'd be like, "What do you need to be like?" All right.
I love
great.
that. I mean, no one can see you right now.
Are we recording?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Your tooth fell out riding your bike over here.
No, that's not what
he
happened.
lost his tooth
I
on
lost it in my
Wednesday.
jeans.
Oh, you lost your tooth, and now you're just nude.
Yeah, because I rode my bike. First of all, yes, I'm toothless now. It looks like I'm going to be toothless for, I don't know, 4 more months until I get the implant. And whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to stay toothless. F's. are
Well, I
going
like
to continue to be a problem.
with that old insult. Like you have a face for radio, but for you, it's your entire body.
No, man. I'm a cute little. You're gonna stop body shaming me, dude. It does nothing to
No,
me.
I'm not.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Honestly, I'm turning over a new leaf. You know, I lost my tooth. That's
It
a big
sounds
wake
like
up call.
you've been in it for like 3 days now.
I haven't smoked weed or done drugs or alcohol or anything for like a week and a day.
You sat out 420 Blaze.
I sat out 420, which is tough. Eldest is playing Sublime. He's got tie-dye T-shirts on.
Yeah. Multiple tie-dye.
Multiple. He's got one wrapped around his cock, like a little bandana.
I love wearing tie-dye. I love doing tie-dye.
There's this guy I think who listens to our podcast who has a Dabs account on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Who just every picture is just him filming himself smoking weed.
Legalize
and
it, brother.
He commented on one of my pictures the other day, how do you not wake up every day and want to kill yourself?
Because you don't have that sweet Mother Gaia's medicine to get you through the day like he does, dude.
Damn, that was rough.
I gotta get some CBD oil. I can't sleep again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had like a week where I thought I was getting that blood pressure shit under control, and then it's just bad again.
Maybe you're working out too much.
I'm not working out at all. I took a week off.
Oh, well then maybe you should work out a little bit.
I don't know.
Because I started working out, boys.
It helps you sleep.
And I'm sleeping I'm falling asleep like 11 p.m.
And not doing drugs, too.
Yeah, not doing drugs has been big. Although I was using weed to fall asleep. By the way, did you see Chuck?
Because I go out and do spots, and then I'm not home till 2:30
That's
in the
true.
morning.
Mm-hmm. I had 3 nights off in a row, and now I have
That's nice. If I go to bed because I can, if I go to bed at 10 p.m., and then I'm fine. It's just my thing is I wake up at 6 every day no matter what. Which is like, it's weird because you read those lists of like things highly successful people do.
Is that they wake up early?
Well, I do all the shit on that list, but it's not my choice. Like, I can't help but wake up, and then you're up, and you're like, all right, well, I might as well get something done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're born to make that money.
Yeah. Dude, you should be an executive. Dude.
I should.
CEO.
You should be a
become
corporate
one of those
executive.
Wall Street homos.
yeah.
One of them faggots down on Wall Street.
Wall Street Marys. What happened to Mary as a term for gay guy? I
don't know. I still use it.
I like that.
Nancy boys.
Yeah.
I like Mary.
My favorite is Animaniacs.
What happened to those wackos?
Yeah, we got a couple of Animaniacs.
Down on Christopher Street.
Just each other's cocks, Animaniac style. We're the brain of Anabrainiacs?
Anabrainiacs.
Yeah.
They give each other
we're the
brain.
Animaniacs, yeah.
Can't
Can't wait to get into each other's slacks.
Yeah.
Well, we got baloney in our slacks.
When I
They're
see
packing.
your little it makes my
bigger hard,
prick.
and then we dock each other.
I was at a show and some guy asked me if I'd heard of docking. I think he was propositioning to put my penis in his penis.
Remember we were doing the Guido guy walking around the street. We passed by the doctor's office, and we were like, "Yeah, I got something you can dock right here, pal." Like the Guido doesn't know what he's saying.
I got something for you, pal. I got a big uncircumcised whore.
Once you come dock, I got something you can dock right here.
Yeah, I hear those dreamers are trying to dock their.
Ooh, politics.
The Adam Friedland Politics Hour.
Yeah, you're listening to the Politics
You're listening
Faggot.
to a gayer version of Chapo.
This is the Politics Faggot with Adam Friedland and Timothy Joshua. I'm here with my co-host Adam, and today we're just gonna say it. Donald Trump is a that'll stop him.
That would be incredible. It was some like little nebbishy she called Donald Trump the N-word just on MSNBC.
Yeah,
if Rachel Maddow was like, enough is enough, folks.
That's how we're going to get her. Is we're going to change the definition of the N-word to mean Donald Trump.
Listen, guys, Dangerous Donald didn't work, so we're going to start N-word Donald.
N-word Donald.
N-word Donald is the new one, okay? We really missed the mark with Dangerous Donald. We really did. He's got all his fun nicknames for people.
I have it on good authority that we have permission via Beyonce, via Hillary Clinton, that we're able to say it. I have the email from Robbie Mook right here. It says, "Go ahead, blast those ends away." Right at Donald. We're gonna take it to him.
Hell yeah, dude. That will take him down.
Yeah.
We should try
I don't care what anybody says. I am not. That would be fun.
We should be political strategists.
Yeah.
Come up with great ideas like
I'm
that.
basically James Carville, dude.
Yeah. Why? Because you're bald?
Because I his wife.
Because you're bald and you talk
Mary
weird?
Madeline?
Mary Madeline. Marley Maitland.
Marley.
Is she the deaf one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucked her too.
Yeah.
Deaf, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to be deaf to a guy that looks like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Dude. Are you serious?
Wait, hold on.
No, it's the other one.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, dude, it was up either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta start figuring out how to say F.
She can't hear how fat you are.
Oh, she can hear it all right.
Yeah.
She can hear the bass thumping from my heart, which is beating faster than it normally should.
Yeah.
Because of
Hey, dude, don't. First of all, don't appropriate my culture.
You wish, man. You're doing that. If anything, you're appropriating fat culture by having high blood pressure and being jacked. So you are actually you're the up guy.
Am I?
Yeah, you're the white girl
How's
with
your
dreadlocks.
blood pressure?
Probably fine.
I can't wait till it's warm out so we can eat some watermelon.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want a
love
nice
that.
picnic table, watermelon, getting stung by bees, cursing, you
some
know.
bugs, dude.
Playing skipjack, you know. With Dice Roy and Flim Flam down on the block.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Throwing quarters at each other. We got our spats on. We take the Coupe de Ville down to the sock hop.
That's right. That's right. Open up the fire hoses, spray all the blacks, you know.
Right.
Oh, trying to
play all those
get
little
voting or
girls
whatever.
playing double dutch, getting bubble gum in their hair. You know. Police don't know who did it.
Just classic Americana shit, dude.
Summertime delights.
That's right. Who's that one guy that does all those gay ass paintings of America?
Norman Rockwell.
Yeah. Yeah, just some regular Rockwell.
Yeah.
Norman Coxwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, Norman bad.
Dude, he's never gonna paint again.
Take that, Norm, you
Yeah, I miss those days, you know. Like when we were kids. The
Oh, yeah.
1950s.
Soda, going to a soda.
I saw Eddie
place.
Brill do stand up at Sarah's show, and he was
Oh, I
like,
remember that. That was like 3 years ago.
He was wearing like he was wearing like a 17XL like Hanes soft cotton,
Yeah,
like,
V-neck.
extra nipply.
We were all at
V-neck.
that show.
Yeah, and it's like he was just rambling. He's like, everybody, girls come down the street, and everybody wanted to f the Italian girls because the Jewish girls are all white around their mouths. And he's like, what are you talking about?
Wasn't that? Hadn't he just been fired from Letterman?
He had just been fired
For saying
Letterman.
women aren't funny?
Yeah.
I remember him having
And then
some
Letterman proceeded to never book a woman.
Yeah, you just
That's
don't
a power
say it.
move on Letterman's part. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not. They probably did.
He
They probably booked a bunch actually right afterwards.
Yeah, probably. But not in my world. Not in Bobby's world where I live.
Bobby's World.
Howie Mandel show.
I got my by my mom who talks like she's from Wisconsin, right?
That's what happened on the show, yeah.
That's how his mom talked like that, right? Bobby, don't you know?
How about a show called Bobby's Hole? You know?
And everyone fucks a little boy named Bobby.
Yeah. And he rides that tricycle into his own ass.
Is it a cartoon?
Yeah.
How would he do it? He does like a 360 into his ass?
The staircase unravels and goes into his ass.
Nice.
Come on, man. You've seen Bobby's
I'm sorry,
World.
I fucked
Bobby's
up.
World was around the same time as Life with Louie, right? Which was Louie Anderson's
Yeah,
cartoon
both of those
show.
shows.
Yeah,
No, they were good.
No, they
Is
suck.
Louie's gay, right?
There was a lot of
gay as
bad.
hell.
There was a lot of
Yeah,
bad
right.
shows. What was that one? It was like the Damon
Fuckley's
Wayans
Paradise?
show.
Oh, the
Waynehead?
boot. The
Waynehead,
boot?
yeah.
No, he had a boot.
Yep, it was called Waynehead.
Wasn't it called something foot?
No, it was called Waynehead.
And he had a
boot.
boot on his head?
Yeah, he had a big ass boot on his foot.
Was that his, like, trying to do the Cosby, like, the Fat Albert? Like, the...
Sort of.
I don't know, you gotta have some zany stuff.
And
on
there were
on
like
the kids'
characters
heads.
based after all the kids and
Yeah, no,
Like
Waynehead.
his
He's
sister was
got
in
an
it?
orthopedic foot.
Yeah.
Waynehead is a short-lived Canadian-American. What is
Canadian?
Canada
He
know
got it
about black
produced in
people?
Canada.
Yeah.
You know what was good as hell, though? The PJs.
Yeah, PJs was
Yeah,
good.
that
That
shit
wasn't a
rocked
children's show. That was a clay
I know.
claymated sitcom.
It rocked my cock. But we were children when it came out, right?
Yeah,
12 or so?
Waynehead was a short-lived. PJs came out in 2000,
I don't
I think,
remember.
and it only went like at most probably 2 seasons. I think
I remember one joke about
it's on Hulu now.
Vanna White's titties popping out, and he missed it.
Yeah.
That's what, I remember.
I remember the joke
It
I
was
laughed
really sad.
the hardest at was when he's chasing a rat around the apartment. And then the rat's on his head, and he's chasing around with a gun, just firing the gun on him. The rat's on his head, and he like points the gun at his head, and he's like, no, that would be stupid. And then he takes like a frying pan or something, or a hammer, and smashes it into his head.
It rocks, dude.
Yeah.
The PJs, the project.
The VJs.
How did they not have a
Vikram's house.
How did they
Welcome
not
to
have
the
a Jewish
VJs.
character?
They,
You know?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, well,
They're the Chinese guy.
He's the guy that owned the building.
That's right.
Yeah,
It was the guy that made them out of clay.
The only Jewish cartoon was Fievel.
No, there's some
Fievel the Rat Jew.
The original working title. Fievel the Rat
Jew. It's about the infestation of Jewish vermin into American culture. They came on ships, folks.
Yeah, that was in production in
hold on.
1934. Then they had to change.
These are the characters on Wayne had. Damie Wayne, voiced by Orlando Brown. Marvin, voiced by Tico Wells. Mo Money, voiced by Jamil Walker-Smith.
Nice.
Tooth, voiced by Sean Wayans. And then Big Bill, voiced by Bill Clinton. And I guess
What?
that's a recurring character that was on the show. It's just
No.
Bill
Clinton was on
and
the
he
show?
was in office while the show was on.
No chance that's real.
It's real.
That's Wikipedia vandalism.
No, dude. Here we go. Bill Clinton. Yeah, no, it's him.
The president of the United States.
The president of the United States was voicing. Imagine if that happened now. Imagine if Donald Trump was taking time out of his day to be like
That would
to be a character on a terrible show. Like if he was on like
golfing. What the what difference would it really make? He's not doing.
I know, but people would be. I mean, that would be a thing.
It would be hilarious. He should
Yeah.
do it.
If he was on, if like Steven Crowder had an animated show.
Well, didn't he say he
and
was?
Donald Trump was playing like the guy who sells pretzels on the corner.
Fuck yeah, dude. We should write a show and cast him.
Yeah.
I bet he'd do it.
Yeah, Big Don. Who wants pretzels?
And all the jokes are about him raping women and shit. It's a parody.
Yeah, more about this show.
There's no way Bill Clinton. He probably like recorded it.
Can't be possible.
He probably.
Wait,
They probably. You know what they did? They probably took like audio from like interviews and wrote him in or something.
Is that guy Orlando Brown that you said? Is that he's like crazy, right?
No, he's not crazy.
He wore that like see-through suit.
No, that's the guy. Orlando Brown's from he was the Make 7 Up Yours
That's
guy.
Orlando
before.
Jones.
Oh, okay.
I think Orlando Brown was from maybe Moesha.
Orlando Brown was also the tackle from the Cleveland Browns, then the Ravens that got blinded by a ref's.
There's also
flag.
Orlando Pace, who was on the Rams.
Yes, he was very good. He was a
great.
guard, I think.
He was, yeah,
Or
he was
a
an
tackle.
offensive lineman. Yeah, I think he was a guard. Anyway,
No, Orlando Brown's not anything. He's on That's So Raven.
Yeah, it's that guy. He's out of his mind crazy.
Oh, is he?
There's like, I think now he's like a raving street person.
No, someone else had a.
Yeah, he
fucking-
was from That's So Raven.
No. You're thinking of someone else that
the
had
Proud
the
family?
plastic suit.
Orlando Brown.
The Proud family.
I don't
How
think
about
so.
the Loud family?
Got him.
Whoa.
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Thank
The Proud Family was good too. I don't watch that that much.
That
'cause I was older.
That wasn't a network cartoon.
It was Cartoon Network, I believe.
Yeah, that was not on
Yeah.
broadcast television.
So
it
you
doesn't
got
count.
me there, man.
It does not count.
The PJs. I love anytime there's a fat child character. That was
Yeah.
my dude. The little fat guy on the PJs.
Uh-huh.
I loved him. In Logan at the end.
Snuffleupagus.
Yes, I did actually like Snuffleupagus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a big fat elephant and he's also Greek.
I wasn't. Yeah,
Oh,
traditional
yeah.
Greek name. I wasn't even fat in my Sesame Street days. I didn't get fat till I found out I could spend my milk money on cupcakes in second grade, and then the rest was history, baby.
Yeah,
Orlando
Orlando
how
Brown.
Greece destroyed the global economy is the same way you became fat.
Yo, because you could spend your milk money. My mom gave me milk money every day, but it turns out people would just give away their milks if you asked because they didn't give a about milk. So I got milk for free, and then I got 30 cents to spend on cupcakes. Fucker.
Yeah.
And there was some old that would sell cupcakes in the school cafeteria.
Yeah.
Clearly, just
I'm sure that's what caused it, not some sort of other pathology.
No,
with your
that was
head.
it.
It was
That was
specifically
it.
the cupcake deal.
It was Miss Dorothy.
And then
that
at home, fucking broccoli and asparagus, and
no, but
making healthy choices.
no,
aside
but
from the
bro, I
cupcakes.
went ham at lunch. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
a cupcake every day.
I used to eat bad as. I'd like come home and just
That would
eat
do it.
cereal.
Yeah.
all night.
I would eat Hebrew National hot dogs. That
Fuck
was my.
Yeah, dude.
I would ask my mom for a big hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
Hebrew
Not
Nationals
kosher.
are great.
Not kosher.
It's not kosher.
Yeah, it's just marketing.
Wow.
Yeah, good.
those
I mean,
fucking-
good.
Good.
I was always that was always like a hang up for me buying it. It's like
Yeah, you
these
don't
are the
want to
best
support
hot dogs,
them.
but I don't want this money going to kill Rachel Corey.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so Orlando Brown 6 days ago was arrested by bounty hunters in his underpants.
Hell yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna get arrested by bounty hunters,
Was it Dog the Bounty Hunter?
I hope so.
Did he get to see his wife's big ass titties? Beth.
Dude, that show rocked. That was the best show.
Yeah, we talked about it literally last episode.
I know.
Fuck, I'm hungry, dude. Should I do Weight Watchers? Should I be back on my shit and do
like
Weight
points
Watchers?
and stuff? How do you do it? Do you have to pay them money?
I think you do. Here's the thing,
Whatever,
though.
you're rich.
As a little kid, I did Weight Watchers and I almost lost weight.
You almost?
I did lose weight. I did lose weight, but I had to go to Greece that summer. I was doing great, dude. I was playing basketball.
Yeah.
The pounds were coming off.
And then you went to
I would
Greece.
attend the meetings with my mom, and then I went to Greece.
And then there was
Game
just
the
a
fuck
lamb
over.
on a spit.
Bro, I would eat 4 gyros a meal by the end of my trip. I was there for 6 weeks. Yeah.
Wow.
And I was 12 years old. Damn. I want that so bad. We should go to Greece. What are we going to do? We should take trips this summer. What the fuck? Let's go on vacays and do pods.
Yeah.
Why not?
I could do that. We got to go to Vancouver to do the episode with Uwe.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think...
Let's do Vancouver, Seattle, Toronto. Let's do a whole damn Canadian tour. I know Seattle's not in Canada. Relax. But I would like to go to Canada.
Vancouver is really nice.
I'm gay, and I get people sick.
I'm Barack Obama. I have the stomach flu.
Speaking of Barack Obama, have you watched any of American Factory on Netflix?
What is that?
It's great.
What is it?
It's wild. I don't know. I think that's one of the things Obama produced.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's about this factory in Ohio that got bought by a Chinese company.
Oh,
and so they brought in all the supervisors from China and there's Chinese people running the factory, and then it's just like poor people from Ohio working there.
Damn.
And then they took out their break. They got rid of their break room and turned it into another production office.
A place to play ping pong for the
No,
bosses?
they turned it into more production area and then put up all these TVs that just have like Chinese propaganda playing.
And tell me why this area is now going to be used for production and no longer a lunchroom. Got signs all over that say that. Where's the lunchroom going to be?
I have no clue. You telling me something new? I just got back from vacation.
And then there's like clips of like the Chinese like managers like training their supervisors, and they're like, Americans are like, and it's all in Chinese. They're like, Americans, they have in their culture, they're like rewarded for just participating a lot as children. So they're very overconfident, but they're very stupid and weak. And they're like, and they don't work well unless, you compliment them even for doing like basic stuff.
在美国呢，我为什么起这实际呢？就美国呢，它这个文化呢，是属于从小是鼓励为主，所以每个美国长的孩子。或者每个大人，就这个社会呢，在美国地方呢，捅死人不偿命。你要跟他动手打架的话，你可能会有问题。
They're like, and then he goes, the donkey likes to be touched in the direction of its hair. You see what I'm saying? you always pet a donkey in the direction of its hair, so we have to coax them and work with them because we're better than them.
驴呢，你顺着它弄，没事儿，你逆它一定撂蹶子。我说话听懂吗？听懂了 ，OK。这个呢，需要咱们的智慧，就是需要怎么去引导他们，去帮他们，因为你比他強。
Incredible, dude.
Yeah.
The Chinese really are starting, dude. The takeover's happening.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it is, yeah, it's just wild. It's crazy to watch.
所以我跟你说，美国员工就是太烂了。他们
不是你们本性就是这样，不是说烂，人都可以改变。
我们有一些很